new books. I still have to wait till November 12th for the Dungeon Master's Guide and February 18th, 2025 for the Monster Manual.
So
But the Player's Handbook is on its way.
Hell
Oh, there's
yeah.
the shop. Okay. I didn't get the right one. Ooh. Keyleth Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, now I see it. Yes.
I want to get that Saren Ray hoodie.
Oh well.
Oh my god, that is so gorgeous.
Right.
His videos over here look like they're animated.
They
I
are
know.
By the way,
animated.
guys,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. She said she was
Yeah.
doing it, so I believe her.
Yeah. So I believed her.
The fuck? You can't take credit for work I did.
She
what?
said she was gonna be delivering the recap. I believed her.
Yeah, the
so
recap.
I'm
We're
not
talking.
gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
what are
heard
you
anim-
talking about?
I heard something about animated tokens, and I was just like, what do you mean that she...
Oh,
We
No.
immediately changed the subject. Yeah.
yeah. I was focused on the Matron of Raven's dice set that is stupidly expensive.
Of course.
Post it in group chat, I want to see it.
It's $100. You sure you want to see it so he can cry on the inside?
$100 USD.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
$100 USD.
Ah,
I have-
that's
I have-
pocket change.
I know, right? I have
Probably still gonna
a
get it.
quartz. I have a quartz set of dice, so
Ooh.
they're literally made of quartz.
I
Honeys.
love those. Those are
Jag kan
super
hellre se där
freaking cool.
tärning.
I have my bronze set that is
Yeah.
super freaking gorgeous.
I showed
But-
you. It's the pink
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the rose quartz pink ones. They're beautiful. They're beautiful pieces. But I love this matron of Fate, Matron of Ravens whole thing because this just screams Rioth to me, and it also screams like every dark abyssal primordial character I've ever played. So my nerd ass is over here like, I need these.
They got like a battle slot or something? Why aren't you posting, dude?
I put it in embedded chat.
Oh, in bench.
They are very pretty.
They are pretty. Not gonna lie. I want them.
See, I immediately don't want them because I hate it when they're resin and
Oh, they're
Sharp.
illegible.
Sharp.
Sure.
sharp. I hate it when they're sharp. Stop being sharp, guys.
I actually have an obsidian set.
I like to
Damn
be
it.
able to cut myself on my die.
I
That's
think
actually-
the obsidian is freaking amazing. Yes, please.
You,
Uh,
you
I
could, like,
I have
I
a
would
friend who
never
had
use
I'm
that.
not
obsidian.
bleeding. How do I know that I'm alive?
I would
you
never use that set. Obsidian is so fragile.
Mhm.
It's just angry and
If it's
brittle.
low quality obsidian, it's really fragile. If it's high quality, it's not as fragile as you would think.
This
Yeah,
is
these
actually
ones-
this is a really cool set. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, I already chipped one of my quartz dice. Just you can't really tell. It's just a little bit on the corner of the d6. Because
Yeah,
I
my
actually
mother-
use them, but I made a mistake of like rolling two dice together, and that's probably why they chipped. So I gotta do it one at a time.
Hey, yo, welcome in.
And nice of you to join the party.
Yay! He says, "Give me like 2 minutes." So he's muted.
Thank you.
Man, it's busy.
Actually, I recently got a metal dice set from my mother. And you wanna know why I rolled on the nat 20 for its first roll?
It was one, wasn't it?
Yep. So they're
So-
cursed.
No, you just gotta get the ones out of the way. It's not cursed. Yeah, there's no fate in dice.
They're or just bless him with sage.
Say.
I mean,
I call
there are
bullshit.
worse ways of doing it. I prefer salt water.
You guys are hilarious.
Listen, D&D players are very superstitious about their dice.
The
Well,
only people who are
I'm
more
not.
superstitious than D&D players are mahjong players.
I can see it.
Hockey enthusiasts? I don't know.
I mean, I would also
Oh,
believe in that.
Okay.
As a Canadian
don't
hockey
mahjong.
enthusiast, okay? Like,
Don't diss mahjong. Mahjong is fun.
No, I'm not
Don't
dissing
imagine.
mahjong. I'm
We're
saying
not-
that the players are notoriously superstitious, aka
I'm not.
anything that looks like bad luck spooks them, and then they change tables. They don't stick where they feel like the dragon's not there. If they can't get a high score, they're not going to deal with it. They're just going to move on.
Well, those players aren't me. I'm
Okay.
built different.
you don't put your dice in dice jail if it rolls a 1, Koi?
No.
I do.
What?
You don't sage your dice?
I
No.
don't need to sage them. I saltwater them.
You don't
They are
saltwater your
waterboarded
dice?
accordingly.
No.
Like
What?
Okay,
I hope you
virtual
don't
high
salt
five.
water your metal dice.
I'm sorry
guys-
that you don't waterboard your freaking dice.
Yeah.
Why would you waterboard your dice?
Listen,
because they're
I'm
it
they're
very
so
rusty.
much.
It killed a very adorable NPC, and the players never forgave me. Okay, it needed to be waterboarded to be taught a lesson.
Guys, look. The only real thing here that you need to do is roll your dice 100 times. Make a note of each number that rolls up, and if it rolls 1 more than any other number, then your dice is imbalanced and it's actually a garbage dice. That is literally it. That's all it is, guys. That's all it is. It's just an imbalanced dice. Stay involved.
It might be
Why-
air
why
bubbles.
can I-
Hmm?
Why do I
That's 'cause
have
they
an
have
imp
what's in the dice
on
god.
the-
Okay, now you're all
Why do
talking
I
at the
have
same time.
Ah, yeah.
Pick one.
Okay. Going first, why do I have an image of everyone looking at Jess like she's crazy when she was explaining the
Oh,
whole,
she's-
all at
She's
one
not
time?
crazy. No. She just has her own method of how to deal with insubordinate dice.
And then there's me, who
Comes-
have learned the black tongue to curse at the dice to make them roll better.
Yeah.
It's called science and statistics.
Yeah. And as much
I don't
as
believe
I'm
in
inclined to totally do the science and statistics, I'm totally down for that. I just think that there's instant gratification in getting a little bit of salt water and being like, "Have at thee, you dumb fuck," and then call it good.
This is
It just
as
makes
bad.
it makes me feel better, and it makes the players who lost an NPC buddy feel better, and then we just put it away and then forget it ever happened. Okay, I'm just saying, it's the little things that make you feel better. Some people
This is-
need a cookie, some people need a cocoa, some people need to break the Geneva Convention on their freaking dice because they know what they did, and it's fine.
Wait, what?
We're not Canada,
wait.
it's fine.
I think I was talking about the dice thing, but I just realized
Freaking
Anon's
war
for it all.
crimes. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Where is everybody? Because I only see 3 people in.
I am coming. I'm just making the bet in the background.
You two have a curse set. I
Give
do-
me a
that-
moment.
that's one of my
I'm gonna
favorite
put some more
things.
tokens on the board in the meantime.
Alright, thank
Where
you,
would I be
DM.
placed?
Oh, so it's been a while. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I missed you so much.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm gonna try it. Can you hear him?
Oh my gosh, it's so loud.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I heard a shh. I heard a. That's what I heard.
I heard nothing.
I
Yeah, I
heard
heard you guys
metallic
were-
clang. I heard metallic clang.
Yeah, those are the these are my hollow bronze dice that I adore very much. They are very, very pretty, but they are very, very sharp.
Mm.
I'm so glad I didn't listen to my intrusive thoughts.
Seamus, what are you doing all the way up there?
I have no idea where I'm supposed to be.
praying.
Oh, no, you're starting there.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh, just right there in the middle? No, you don't want to go there. You don't want. That's where all the guards are.
see,
You want to go behind Merelda.
You want to hide behind the
Go like
civilians.
here or something.
Wait, why are they animated?
Just to fuck
There's
with us.
animation.
Because I could, and it looked nice.
There's
I
animation.
can
Gosh,
remove them and change them up with something else, but it's just because they look so nice. I'm just like,
They have like an NPC idle mode.
you dare move that animation, sir, and I don't know. I'll draw a mustache and put it on your YouTube channel, and then say that's your new icon. I don't know. That
You hear that, folks? That's what happens when you don't pay your editors, man. They lose their shit and they think that they can threaten you.
let me have some semblance of control in this wild thing we call life.
no, I'm not allowing that.
Damn.
No agency for you,
Alright.
boy.
God damn it.
That's why I always have to go to HR and ask them, can I have this? And then they say no, and then I say okay.
Did you fill out the application form for autonomy?
No, he did not.
I did. I
And the big
did.
one has a shot
but
of
you didn't
Sidekick's hide.
file it correctly. You gave it to the wrong person because I haven't received it yet.
Guys,
Oh
do you
my
think I should
gosh.
drink some Sankeg whiskey right now, or
I mean, you're probably gonna need it after you find out what happened to your waifu.
Oh, I already talked to him about it. He knows.
Wait, what happened?
Seamus doesn't know?
He's gonna have a magic tingling motion, feeling the radiation of agony. Just
Okay.
bursting off his
Eagle
spine.
knows. I talked
That
to
is
Eagle
something.
about it. Yeah.
What happened last week? Because I asked, how's it going? And the response I got was something I did not expect.
Yeah, you know what? Me too.
No one expected it.
Me too.
Gosh darn it. Alright. I'm done making the
There's
bed.
non-consensual cuddling.
Non-consensual. Yeah.
No, I'm not up for
No.
Whence?
That's definitely
Blood's
not what's
gone?
going on.
Oh, okay.
Although, if I get my way, it will turn into non-consensual cuddling, like literally.
What?
What?
Yes.
Nani?
What?
Huh?
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 It's not murder. It's aggressively rearranging their spine.
No. Oh god, Tiny wouldn't do that. That's way
I'm
too messy
helping.
for her. That's way too messy for her.
I'm just giving a widow bear hug.
It's bad enough that her blood is all over her clothes, okay? She doesn't need
Yeah.
her blood
Hey,
all over
no.
her clothes.
What?
My hair does what for the skin?
Oh my gosh.
Tenny's blood is all over her clothes.
I'm helping aggressively.
Yeah, like good thing she doesn't wear shoes because they would be soaked. You guys would never be able to get the blood out of those.
But it's still on your feet and
Because they're leather.
sandals.
No, she doesn't wear shoes or sandals.
She's
She's
just barefoot
walking
all the
around-
time?
Yeah, she's
Actually-
literally barefoot all the time. Yeah, actually.
That's
You have some
horrible.
pretty tough feet.
Yeah,
she
That's
does.
cold. Man,
The sheer amount of grit and sandpaper alone on that.
It's just the bottom
Wait.
of her feet.
Yeah, just violently, ripping flesh.
Wait,
Yeah,
where's
well, well, we are waiting for everybody to be ready. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with Grumbles, so because I'm needing to watch him while Pepper is getting something ready for all three of us. So I'll be right back before we're starting.
Okay, brilliant.
I would say when Tay says her character's
Alright.
barefoot, it may remind me of a old story that I remember from elementary school. There was like a parody of Johnny Appleseed.
Oh god.
It was like
Yeah,
supposed to
for
be like a
John's
children's
Wish-
story,
With
and it
shoes
was
on.
like it was like a parody of Johnny Appleseed. And it was like explaining to some kids that he doesn't wear shoes at all, just walks around all the time barefoot, and kids like, "Wow, your feet are really tough."
Yep.
And even like felt the bottom of his feet, and it was like tough.
Think of it like so. You know, like men who do like carpentry and stuff, and their hands are just really rugged.
Garlic
Yeah.
mayo.
Yeah,
I just
Mhm.
can't help but
that's just
be-
the bottom of her feet. Like she's
Okay.
like the because that's
Calluses.
yeah.
Mhm.
But like it's just like hard. It's just hard skin. Like that's how
Yeah.
human feet are supposed to be.
But you're not
Yeah,
human.
yeah.
You're an elf.
Yeah.
But I'm what?
Well,
Oh, well, yeah,
yep.
yeah. But I'm an elf.
But you're
Yeah.
an elf.
So
With the fair
think-
skin of yours.
No, I think
made
Nib's
of-
a little jealous.
it's just the top of my feet are nice and fair.
I'm
and
not
then the
jealous.
bottom-
I got comfy shoes. What are you
Okay, but I
crying
can
about?
tell.
But you're a
you
druid.
though,
You're supposed to love nature.
if Tenny,
I love
okay,
nature. but
she's a wood
I got
elf, to be
shoes.
fair. So Tenny is a wood elf canonically.
Okay.
But also, I like to think that when she first came down, her feet were killing her, and she had actual blisters
Oh yeah.
because she had her little princess feet. Okay, so she wasn't like walking.
She'd only
for
been
12
dancing in
hours
the
a day.
dream. Mhm.
Yeah, hadn't been walking for 12 hours a day. And then someone was like, "Oh, you can wear sandals," and then she just kind of put them on her feet, and then she hated how they felt on top, and she was like, "Nah, I'll just deal with it." And now she has like super strong callus feet. She doesn't feel anything. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Just yeah. Teddy is doing that, and that's good for her. But
She hasn't
I
encountered
know what snow is,
yet. She
and,
hasn't encountered it yet, so it's
yeah.
Don't worry,
And
I'm
that's
aware.
that's
We're
the,
getting
that's
there.
horribly the difference is that it's
We're-
like Teddy's like,
La 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 la.
yeah,
She
I'm
doesn't know.
barefoot, I'm fine, and Nim's over here being like, buddy, I know what snow feels like. I'm not doing it again.
And I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh.
There's no snow anywhere. Like,
Yeah. So, but that's
Yeah,
also
Blake
part of
of
the
Souls
reason
really
why
falls.
I always make the joke that she's wearing sandals.
no, I'm not.
I have
So
a
we
I'm
should
question.
wearing, I'm wearing
have
flesh sandals.
No chunkless for you. Mhm.
Question.
I ain't coming back
go-
to feet. Fuck
Who are
that.
we waiting for? Who are we waiting for?
Start?
We're waiting for Pass because Pass is being a parent. So, with that in mind,
I'm
I
back.
believe Jess is going to be doing the recap. The
Yeah.
GM is back. Let's get this
Yeah.
party on the road.
Cool.
I got food. I got snacks. I'm ready.
And I just had a shot of whiskey.
Let's see. Need to find some good music to put on.
Got some graham.
I'm halfway,
He's got some
I'm
graham
halfway
crackles, some
through
apple
the
slices.
burger. I'm halfway through my burger. That's how much I've been like eating in the background.
What kind of
I
burger?
had my breakfast. I just finished it.
Two patties, cheese, and
Bloody.
lettuce with some tomato and onion.
I'm
Guys,
so excited. To
I'm
break
going to crack
diet
my mom
today.
voice out here in a freaking second if Jess doesn't start doing her cute little recap.
Are we live on the channel right now?
We are
Yeah.
live. We've been live. We're
Okay,
taking
cool.
shots in chat right now.
Okay.
Shots.
Alright, guys. Let's start the recap. Last week we had a short session with only 3 players at the table. We started with Tenny standing in the street waiting for Raleigh to come back from his flight over the upper city, wondering what in the hell is going on. Impatient, Tenny made her way to the gates to speak to the guards. She sneaks over to listen into their conversation and hears something she shouldn't have. When she calls them out on it, she is struck from behind and knocked out. She wakes up in a small cell, tied to a chair with a mysterious woman. Upon hearing that Tenny didn't actually know anything about the relic buried under the city and only repeated back what she heard, her tormentor decided she was going to torture her anyway. She wanted to know what else was hiding in that pretty little head of hers. Back at the temple with the rest of the party, the goddess Marith tries once again to convince Nim to enjoy one of the 7 pleasures with her, to no avail. Their conversation is cut short by a small group of guards forcing their way into Marith's temple. Upon seeing their goddess in the flesh, all but one guard dropped down to their knees. The last guard, fueled by some unknown hate, grabbed his genuflecting brethren and killed him, spilling blood in her holy temple. Kolith, reacting to the violence, killed the attacker with a critical hit of his magical stone. Marith was devastated that her temple was defiled, but Nim managed to calm her enough to bring back the life of the original guard who was attacked. And as life breathed back into him once more, we ended the session. That was it.
That went from 0 to 100 real fast. What?
Well, now I know why she's pissed.
Yeah, it was a very short session, but a lot happened.
Yeah. Not sorry about that.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. Totally, it's all good. You know, it worked out because there was only 3 of us. So,
To be fair, I
yeah.
was hoping to get back as soon as possible after I got off work.
Baby in the background.
Yo,
being,
you had
nuisance.
overtime, so it was all good, right? So,
Yeah.
all good.
But where we left up last time, as you bring the stat guards back, you see another troop of guards making their way through the crowd at the temple entrance. Do you do anything?
As much as I would like to ask them what the heck they are thinking about bringing weapons in the middle of a holy place, this is your house. So I think he would have better authority than me to scold them for being foolish.
You're saying that to Mithra?
Yeah, because she's standing aside this, looking at this whole cluster fudge, and she's just like, "Do I have a spell for this? No. But I'm not going to shed blood in the middle of your temple because that apparently made you very upset."
Still looks at the other guy whose head were bashed in by the magic stone that Kolith slinged at him. It's gonna be forever to get that out of the carpet.
Actually, it's a lot easier than one would think.
She like turns and looks at you like, huh?
Mithra, I am a woman. You think I don't know how to get blood out of cloth?
Fair enough.
I've seen her do it. It's very magic.
Seamus, I
Kolith, out of the way. Are you trying to attack me, little one? She says as she like grabs you by the jaw in a gentle manner. Are you going to answer her?
I was muted.
God damn it.
No, I'm not just trying to see what I could do about getting the rest of them out of your house.
All of you who are here may roll a normal perception check.
17, not bad.
Do I still get the elvish advantage or nay?
In this case, I'm just gonna say nay. Because there is happening a lot, so it's like a little bit hard to pay attention to everything. Wait, wasn't Nicole supposed to be with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he should be.
Did he fall asleep again? Because I haven't heard him.
Yeah, I'm awake. It's just I thought because I didn't see my token, I wasn't here, so I've just been like in the background listening.
Kenny was the only one who
Alright,
stayed behind. Hence why the events happened.
all right, let me roll. Give me a moment.
Does somebody want to place this token on the board? Nope, never mind. I see it.
That's all right. Perception. There it is. Oh dang! I'm very perceptive today.
Seamus and Coy. The soldiers who just marched in are all dressed in white uniforms. They're not carrying the city colors, they're dressed in white.
I just wanted
They
to
seem
point out
different.
that the guy who was it the guy who stabbed the other guy dressed in white?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And then the
Okay.
guy who was causing the riot in the whole arrested circle.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Dressed in white.
Okay. Cool. Carry on.
Well, it seems to have more of them.
Do you think they're rebelling against everything?
I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I don't think everyone believes that Mithra is a goddess. That she's the one that they've been worshipping. As we have obviously seen from that one guard.
Okay, give me a second here. Okay. You fools! You freed the monster! That is not Mithra, but a mere imitation! You're here being called out by high-ranking person in the back.
Well, sir, whether she is truly a god or not is irrelevant. She's awake now, and this is her house. If we could take this disagreement outside, that would be much appreciated. Koth is saying this all with a big smile on his face.
Do anyone want to try and roll insight against what the official dude actually said?
I would like to roll insight.
Am I muted again?
No, you're not. But it was
Okay.
also I did hear what you said, but I'll also give the other people a chance to actually roll insight in what's actually said there.
Call it with high insight.
You're stuck in the belief that nah, she can't be a fake, Kolef. You're pretty sure that
Yeah.
she.
It's all good.
Koi, Seamus, he doesn't lie.
Like, as is he, something he believes, or he knows this to be true?
He is foolhardy that that's the truth. And he's giving you guys a warning about something.
Let me check something. Hmm. I'm gonna use a detect magic.
Yes,
Do I sense anything?
you do. You do sense a great deal of different kinds of schools of magic, but you also very much sense illusion magic really potently around you.
Uh, he'll walk over to Nim and whisper, Nim, I'm sensing some form of illusory magic around us. And it seems like he's not lying about what he's saying.
Nim, you're placed a little bit on the fence. He might be right, he might be lying. You aren't entirely sure.
Brilliant. All right. I'm going to talk very slowly to optimize the chance that you understand me. She's going to turn and look at Seamus and speak in Elvish. Do you have anything that can stop the illusion?
He will try his best in Elvish. I not think I do.
Okay.
So we're going to do something.
She's going to continue this in Elvish.
Possibly very nuts. Do you
She
have
does give what?
anything that can restrain?
He'll just shake his head.
So we're going to have to cooperate with you and Koi, possibly grappling in a very one-sided fight if this goes bad. Do you accept these terms?
I guess.
Cool. Then you'll have Koi flank behind. And I'm going to ask our dear goddess friend here a very important question.
Okay.
And with a big breath, she's going to walk over, step in front of Mithra, turn around, look up.
We are missing Koi again.
I have a question for you.
Yes, dear.
Is what the man claims a lie? Think carefully.
It's it is in a sense a lie.
Why?
My dear, you don't win a war without sacrifice, without bloodshed.
I am painfully aware of this fact. It does not excuse lying.
And I have not lied to you.
Then why do you have illusion magic up?
It's
She'll
true.
tap her
I could
nose.
sense it.
Did it really have to come to this validation? You see how she like turns her head a little bit and like gives off a click with her neck. But don't say I didn't warn you, little girl.
So sorry, couldn't hear you.
Is that in or out of character?
In and out of character because I have him at 170% and I couldn't hear him.
Pretty sure he said, "Don't say I didn't warn you, little girl."
Is that really what she said to Nim?
Give me a second here.
Copy.
It apparently did not update properly. You see,
Okay.
as the magic drops,
What would make you think I wouldn't accept you like this?
most people don't. Because I was buried in this suit. I have lost all the fineries I possessed before. You can also see that her entire body is like have like scarring, and even places where the body is still healing up. You know, where you can quite literally see chunks of flesh is still like have been bitten off and are like healing up ever so slowly. And someone had to feed my children.
I believe that's what Nen heard.
Yes. Okay. I fixed it up a little bit so I should be able to hear
Yeah.
it.
Sorry if I'm a little bit on the low side. It's because my throat is a little bit sore.
It's okay. It just means I adjust your volume so that you can deliver as you need to, and I should be able to hear you. I've made adjustments, so you should be okay for now.
But those, she points to the people in white, are not true believers of mine. They are the descendants of those who imprisoned me, posing as if they were my followers, loyal and all, but they are not. They hold a stranglehold of my city, the holiest of holy I have, and have turned my children from my original teachings. Nim.
Do you want a solution that minimizes bloodshed, or do you want a solution that makes everyone here dead?
You sure it's right to do such a thing in a place of worship?
My
I'm asking the
place,
goddess if she wants a solution that grants her clemency and peace.
clemency? Clemency for what?
They're unworthy of you. Take those that are loyal to you and go.
They will not let me leave alive, dear. They would rather see
Then
me
we
in
will
prison.
make them. But people don't have to die today.
It was just turning the call kind of to kill him this time.
Seamus,
Aye.
you start to get the feeling. You get hit by this torrent of pain, fear.
After he says it sort of in like a tone that says, don't make me have to say it twice. And Cloth, would you have looked at James when he said this?
Yeah.
You would see him go from like a like his normal face, like of saying just some when Koi does something foolish, to all of a sudden it looked the set that reads fear and worry. And he just immediately looks down at his hand where the ring is placed. He's a danger.
Hmm.
Kenny.
Okay, correction. Someone will die today, but not someone in this temple.
And how do you propose that, dear?
Through diplomacy. Your pact will be simple. You don't need to kill them. You need to gather those loyal to you and find another location. You will thrive, and you will do better than what farce remains here. Because that is exactly how you see it, a farce. They no longer believe in what you believe, they no longer follow what you teach. Leave them in peace. If history is kind, they will thrive. Otherwise, they will fall to the same law of nature as anyone else. They will be devoured by the natural predators.
Like, as she,
Save
like, has she, you
those.
say all of this, she, like, slivers around you? And then she, like, grasps hold of you?
She doesn't break eye contact.
Thank you for showing me the faith in trying to solve this without bloodshed.
I can't accomplish that if you entice them to act like idiots. Remember, snakes are often feared because they are not understood. The same law will apply. So,
She like looks towards the official looking priest. And speaks, you speak of me as not being Mithra. I am Mithra, in all her glory, in all her scars, wounds that I accomplished and earned during the war. You are no more than a pretender. To claim you withhold my faith, and you see me nothing more than the monsters who travel the fields outside, and I ask only to be let go. Let me leave this place then. And I shall let no harm befell either of you or the good people of this city. But I will not be chained no more. No more shall I let myself be hidden away, forgotten. Because believe me, I do not wish to make blood be spilled through the streets. Your ancestors were great men, but foolish led to believe that they could imprison me without. A heavy price to pay. And you think you can give the same sacrifice with your feeble selves? The age of glory is long past. And I only wish to go. To leave this place. You see the official looking dude looking a little bit taken aback at first. Like, he was not entirely prepared for this set of action.
If you don't feel comfortable enough to give the order for peace, I humbly ask that you provide one that can.
You see him dash out of the church.
I suppose that sort of answers my question.
What are we going to do?
Simple.
It's like
Soldiers.
holding his hand.
You see them retreating back towards the giant ass door, and in an attempt to block it, at least till they get further orders.
I would like to ask that you put out a request for the city for those who wish to remain loyal to Mithra and depart with her are free to go with her. Those who do not wish to go should be allowed and free to stay. Does that not sound fair? What's hilarious is the sheer size disparity, because I'm imagining Mithra being this huge thing behind him.
Yeah. She is like looking at. She's like twice your height.
Mm-hmm.
Even when she's, like standing as she is right now. Not standing onto her full height, so to speak. But you can also see, like, most of the people behind is, like, taken aback. But most of them still, is in prayer to Mithra.
Okay. Mithra, if you want, I would like to ask Coy and Seamus to get those loyal to you here. And if they wish to go with you, they hopefully can. And hopefully the guards will cooperate in spreading the word so that way those who wish
Those
to go
gods don't
should.
listen to you, Nim. They belong to
I
them.
figured I could at least attempt. You know, because for all we know, they could just send one to be like, they're asking this ridiculous thing. And then their higher up could be like, that's not so ridiculous. And I don't know. It's a little bit of hopeful. You never know what you can get unless you ask. So I'll try to have the gentleman behind you gently gather the faithful, and we can hopefully depart with little to no bloodshed and get to the bottom of where my associates are. Sound like a plan?
Fine. But are
Very
you
good.
sure they don't have her?
I am confident that they do. But I am looking for Melda's husband. I don't know if he was with our friends or if he came here with his bride. I'd like to assume he did, but I don't remember. A little distracted.
Last you talked with Meralda, she said she was going to look for him in the garden out behind the temple, so to speak.
Mhm. I believe he might be in the garden. I would like to go fetch him. But I'm also worried about leaving this as fragile as it is. Kolith,
Yes.
are you prepared to keep the peace?
I am prepared enough.
Good.
He eyes them. I can hold this.
Yeah. So she did find him. Good.
Nim, what happened? Why? Oh my god. You see her like holding her hand up towards her nose.
Nosebleed? Headache?
Now the smell of death in a temple.
Yeah, she took care of that a little.
If Miranda's looking around, he would just see Seamus, pale and cold sweat, holding his hand, shaking.
Seamus.
He'll slowly look towards you. Not again. Please, not again.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I don't want to lose any more people that I love.
I'm afraid my preferred method of growing at an oak's pace is not going to work this time. Koi! It's Koi asleep.
Wait, this
I'm
says
not
tech-
sure he's back yet.
Okay,
So he asked Tenny to take over. for him.
gotcha. Jess, are you prepared to do that? Or are you kind of like, eh?
I did not that he did that. Uh,
It's okay.
The X text chat.
oh,
think
oh
somewhere.
shit. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. I wasn't actually over on this side. Yeah, sure. Why
You're fine.
not? Okay.
Gather the faithful if they wish to leave with their goddess. Tell them to make necessary preparations, and we will meet them at the gate. If they wish to stay, they are free to.
Okay, but like, what's wrong with Tunny? Are you gonna be all right?
I want to make sure that Seamus isn't going to be puking the rainbow out of his mouth. And you're going to make sure that no one panics.
Sure.
I've cracked it too late for Seamus.
Yeah.
Seamus, if you begin panicking, I will take drastic measures.
So I guess Koi is just gonna go with Kolith and just start going over to the pilgrims and being like, okay, we gotta go.
If pilgrims wish to depart with us, they are free to. If they do not wish to depart, they are free to stay.
Yeah.
We are not trying to set off the powder keg. All right, so Nim will go to Meralda and then approach and kind of give a quick recap on what the heck is going on. Because if they're not going to accept her as she is, she should be allowed to live out in nature where she will be free to thrive and do as she sees fit, while these folks can continue peacefully doing whatever the heck they are doing, preferably without conflict.
Nim, I don't think that's possible.
Why wouldn't it be possible?
Because if what Mithra said was true, they will not allow her to leave. I try to kill her again. I may be imprison her no matter the cost.
There's no need to imprison her. They have their faith. They don't believe that she is the correct person, so they can choose to keep going with the person that they feel is correct. If this person is of no use to them by faith, then they should be free to live out their days in nature. Why keep a problem if it's a problem? Let those who believe in her go with her. Why is this impossible?
I cannot answer that, Nim, but if they never truly were believers of her, but only used it as an excuse to control the populace, I don't even...
She is capable of illusion magic. She doesn't have to come off as herself. She can discreetly leave with those that are faithful to her. They can maintain their control here without bloodshed being needed spilled.
But didn't you hear they were the ones who were tasked with keeping her imprisoned and under lock and key?
It's no longer going to be an option. Am I wrong in this?
Excuse me, can you repeat that? Because baby is...
It's
being-
okay. She's kind of looking for guidance because she also understands that she could be woefully misinterpreting the whole thing. And she's asking, is she wrong in her belief system of this person clearly doesn't fit with what they want, so why not just let her do as she wants elsewhere?
Because their sacred oath is to either keep trying to kill Mithra or at least imprison her. By whom,
What
I
good will
don't know.
that do?
I don't know, it might be a relic from the ancient war.
But that was so long ago.
And she was also imprisoned long ago.
Yes, the time has passed. Let her go.
But has the gods who firstly decreed her imprisonment given her absolution to leave? No. I think not. She will have to fight her way out, Nim. This time I don't believe there is a possibility to do this peacefully.
I think it will be abrasive. But I think I have a solution. Mithra, could you join me here?
Fine. You see her turning her back towards them as if they are not even worth her attention.
Please understand I'm not a cleric. The person behind me is more into the holy stuff than I am. So what I'm about to ask you may sound woefully foolish. But I'm going to ask you anyway. For what crimes are you being held accountable for? By this foolish imprisonment, what good is it? How did this all start? And how can I fix this?
Dear, you cannot fix this.
See, I don't believe that, because this is the problem that I'm seeing, is that there was a fight a long time ago, and you were isolated in that coffin. And you stayed there for a very, very long time. So much so that your belief structure of your people are not the same. It's dramatically different, and things have changed. Somehow, the gods thought it would be a good idea to imprison you. I don't understand why that would be remotely the case. So why would they?
Because I choose not to pick a side during the ancient war. And that's also what blocked me from ascending. When the war was over and they said that I was a traitor to the cause, as I did ascend, but not by their blessing. They said that they were the ultimate authority to decide who ascends there. And if you're not either blood related to the sitting gods or a follower who has been given ascension, you're not allowed to. And for that I became a threat to their little understanding of how it should be. And that's why they branded me and gave me the title of apostate.
I see. Next question. This one will be annoying, and I am very, very sorry. As I previously stated, the cleric is behind me. I'm not a cleric. How treasonous is it to bring another deity into your temple? Please be patient with me. I'm trying to learn and not do anything that hurts your feelings.
try to understand what you might be suggesting in a moment.
They won't listen to you, and they won't listen to me. They will listen to someone they will not be able to refuse. The most logical, scariest person I can think of, especially when angry. That isn't my mother or father. Well, she claims she's my mother. I don't know. It's weird. Anywho, I want to seek aid to get this taken care of. Because despite the spats that people may have, especially gods, all because you're not part of their club doesn't mean that you can't rule responsibly. And if this is going to be an issue here in this place, I feel that you should be allowed to live by the laws of nature and put your own metal out and away. Does that make sense? Am I being delusional here? Because how can we grow in any shade if we just stick with, oh, well, they're immortal. They never change. They only take care of these few things. Well, that's kind of sad. You should be allowed to diversify.
Whom do you wish to bring into my temple, dear?
Well, she'll put her 4 fingers together. Oh no, that's really logical. And she's not someone you called a bad name. So I was hoping that through her vast knowledge and logic, she would actually be more capable than I to find a solution to this that doesn't involve everything dissolving into bloodshed.
Fine, I allow it. As long as she
Okay.
doesn't try anything in my...
I don't have authority over her, just like I don't have authority over you, which is why I ask all these questions.
Right. Right.
Thank you again so much for your patience. I know that they're annoying. Please don't squish them.
You see her gaze turns towards the soldiers behind her, just like, and you can like feel that what she wouldn't give, to like squeeze them all to death with her tail right now.
I empathize more than I care to admit. More than I care to admit. I she'll just slowly back away and approach Seamus. Okay. I know that you're scared. I know things are crazy. I know that you feel all the stuff going on right now. I'm going to ask something very, very selfish of you, because the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can find Tenny. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I need you to beseech, make an altar, whatever you need to get Arnalda here now.
Oh, alright, but did she respond to something in another deity's temple?
I asked permission. She said it was okay so long as she didn't try anything. I think that's a fair stipulation to ask when you're going into someone else's house, especially a deity.
I'll see what I can do.
She might be mad, but I'm gonna hope that through her infinite logic and vast sum of knowledge, she will understand that this is far better than, I don't know, people die needlessly. Because doesn't that make more work for her? I believe that makes more work for her. And that would suck.
Well, it's better get to work than see if I could bring her here.
You want to roll for do you want me to roll for a potential divine intervention?
Yeah.
Ready, please, with the gummy on drop?
I don't think this is gonna go in the way that.
It wants it to, yeah. I
No,
know.
divine intervention is so rare.
But if you don't ask, how will you know?
Yeah, I know. Honey would be so proud, by the way. So
By who
diplomatic. I don't know, you just drop to your knees and just pray, man.
I could get used to this. Wait, nope. 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 Give me space. Nope. Nope.
Yeah?
Terrible
What? You
joke.
can get used to it?
Terrible joke. Anywho, on.
Bad,
High or low?
Bad voice.
Hi everyone, I'm back.
Welcome back.
He just comes in here with high, and I'm like,
Seamus, high or low?
yeah, you're the one doing the praying.
Hi.
High.
You?
High or low?
Hi.
Hi. Hello. I'm under the water. Sorry.
Shush.
Hi.
No, that would be technically low because it's under 50. It's also technically low because it's under 50. It's also low because it's under 50. Now I'm tempted to be a smartass and be like, we got an animal in here real quick. I'm gonna piss off someone and
No response. Seamus.
okay.
He's not responding. But to be fair, I don't think she's too happy about the predicament we're in.
No, I can understand why they wouldn't be okay with this either. So, dumb question. Does that bracelet help you figure out where Tenny is?
Give me 1 second here.
Because I want to assume yes, but I am not schooled in making magical artifacts. It's on my to-do list.
It's the rings that we're wearing, but yes. It gives like it kind of gives you a general idea of
Yeah.
where they
And
are.
more, you know where the other person is and know what they're feeling, so long as they're wearing the other ring, as long as they're on the same plane. That's what I have written down.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go to Plan B, and this is going to suck. All right, Mithra, if you could join me over here for a sec, I would like to have a word with you, Tharsis and Merelda. Swing. Okay, so seeking the aid of Ermelda did not work out, so we don't have the person that I was hoping to help logic this madness to smaller bits for humans to not lose their brains over. That didn't get to happen. So here's plan B. Are there other ways to leave the temple outside of that one gate?
The
By any
tunnels,
shape.
the tunnels
She
at
will
the
look at both Mithra and Varsus.
Mithra wouldn't know because the temple was built after she was buried in the caves deep below, so she wouldn't know. Meralda, though, would know.
Okay, so is there any other entries or exits that we can try to look into?
There is the tunnels underneath, but they are guarded too. In
That
some cases.
is fine. By any shape.
Well, I could
Meaning
just.
if we employ, nature antics.
Well, I could also just turn those at the gate to stone,
That is true, but I cannot confirm whether or not that has a temporary way of dissolving, so that way they get to live and not hold you accountable and make you out to be a villain of which you are trying not to be, I'm hoping. So,
It is for my goddess and a friend of mine. I don't care who I need to slaughter. No.
I'm so glad that we have the same mentality, because we have to find Tenny.
Yeah, I heard
So-
that I can see it on Shimmy's. He's worried sick.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't vomit. So, crazy idea. Mithra, how small can you form?
She gives you like a really harsh squint.
I'm not asking you to become a bra goddess. I'm asking you if you could be transported by bird.
She's about, to say something and just be like, I actually don't know if I consider myself that small.
So,
Because you have to remember, this is my true body. She does circulating her just outside, her magnificent bust.
yeah. So, if you could go to, if there's a way we can break line of sight for you to try to get as small as you can, so I can figure out what the heck we're working with. Because even if it's only for 20 minutes, this man over here is so wicked fast. Sorry, so fast. I need to stop borrowing Kolith's language. He should be able to get you to a place where you can technically hide behind the broken walls. It's not pretty. It's not easy. But it does minimize bloodshed. And more importantly, you get out of the line of fire from them trying to harm you, preferably. And we can try to find our friend.
Why don't I just turn all of those fools to stone and be done with it?
Because that is just going to give them the excuse to hunt you and kill you.
Well, I will turn them back, don't worry.
I'm inclined to believe you. Or if there's a way to make it temporary so we don't have to come back and help them, that would be amazing. But I don't know what we're working with. All I know is that I would like you to be safe. I would like your followers to be safe. And I want to make sure that I find Tenny and make sure that my children are safe. Because if anything happens to any of them, I'm going to kill someone. Because Seamus is too fucking cute and cuddly to do it. And if anyone's going to be able to tear someone from shred to shred, it's going to be me.
Boy, just say something if you want to say something.
Or inch over there and talk.
He just wrote like raise his hand in the character chat.
Oh my god.
All right.
Snitties. All right, cool.
Nim, Nim, Nim.
Yes. What?
I know you are under. I know you like stressed and all of that, but we could just, portal our way out of here.
There's a problem about doing it that way. There's that thing that was there, and then
What thing?
there's the fact that Kolith doesn't like it when you do that.
Kolith will be strong. It's fine. We can do it.
Kolith looked like he was going to be put in a sack with a snake, a dog, a cat, and a viper or 5 and thrown into the ocean. Okay, for those of you who don't know your Roman torture, you're welcome. But yeah, I he was
We should-
mortified about the whole thing.
Okay. Just give me like a few minutes while you construct a plan.
Can
Kolith,
you find
Kolith,
a spot?
Kolith.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to get out of here, right?
That is obvious.
So what if we did the thing?
The thing.
Yeah, the thing.
He looks very, very distracted because he's eyeing these guys. Guys just don't look the right.
The thing, like, portal magic.
Sorry, I'm weird.
Okay.
Look, I know it sounds like a bad idea. I know it's very terrifying, and there's something lurking behind the portals like normal. But like, it would just make things easier, and we could just get out of here and call it a day. And Nim looks stressed. I mean, look at that pretty face. She looks stressed.
Okay. There's
So,
a big
Running
old-
on chaotic dependent cleric.
You're hoping to use this portal in a little bit to get a lot of people out of here.
Well, I mean, no, I'm saying use this portal now, make a small one to where the other portal was, which was outside of the place. Then from there, we make a big portal, and then we head out. Because I don't think a small one would draw its attention just yet, but a big one is a problem.
I think making any portal past the absolute necessary is a problem.
I understand. Look. We also we have to solve one thing. Find Tenny, because I don't know what Tenny is, and I'm panicking. But like, we have to do this real quick before, because I don't think those guards are just gonna let us in. And I'm not gonna lie, the other 3 over there points to the ladies are planning genocide. Do you really want blood on their? Do you really want blood on their pretty hands? I mean, look at those hands. Do they moisturize or something? Nothing. Alright, so back to the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All we need to do is to get Mithra out of here. Right?
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Okay. So, all that's truly required is for someone outside to summon her. Wouldn't that be correct?
Alright, give me one moment. Hey, hi, ladies. Sorry to bother your planning and stuff. But like, hey, Mithra, would someone have to summon you outside and then you would appear to them outside? Would that work, or is there like rules to it? Essentially, Koi's asking, is it cool if someone just walked out of the temple and just summoned her outside?
Demon. You can just make a summoning circle.
Rips a hole in reality, summons whoever the fuck he wants to.
No, no, no.
Oh, damn. Ooh, actually.
We have
Actually.
the Priestess of Mithra right here, and she has
We
free
have-
reign. She just
No,
steps
but
out and then
we
summons
also have.
Mithra.
But we also have Seamus' goddess, so we can just make a portal to her. No, okay, this is future things. Never mind. Yeah. Would it be possible, DM, or no? What is her
Um,
answer?
You all see someone you have seen before.
I swear, if it's the Grand Inquisitor.
It totally is.
It totally is the Grand Inquisitor.
There's a Tenny.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Hold. The Grand Inquisitor with Tenny holding her seductively and being like, "Well, you can take her, but we keeping this one." No, I'm sorry. No.
No.
That happens, Seamus is killing someone.
The Inquisitor
Ah!
is not torturing me. It's one of her lackeys.
Damn. She couldn't give you the courtesy of doing it herself.
No,
Damn.
she couldn't. I know.
So I
She
heard you
wants to
wish
know.
to speak with me.
Gosh darn it. Hi, Grand Inquisitor. Nim wants to speak with you.
Ah.
Alright, cool. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work, so I'm gonna go to the back of the temple and gonna start preparing to make a portal. You give me the signal, and then we do this. We do this correctly. Alright, got it? Got it. Great.
What about you all just lay down your weapons, surrender yourselves, and we'll take care of the rest from here. No one gets hurt. No one suffers anything.
Do you know what a tenny is?
Yes, I managed to save her before anything too foul befell her.
Did my brain change at all? When
I don't believe that for a second.
You know what? I'll bite.
Roll an insight on that. You're welcome to.
I'll bite for it.
I mean,
I'll bite
can
for
you
this
not
one.
feel her?
yeah, would I get advantage with my ring?
Probably.
Yeah, you can feel her
Mhm.
outside, but you can still feel the pain, the fear, and the wanting to see you, Seamus. The need for protection.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
that's my
Colin,
boy.
you're on the fence.
Let me also roll insight. I'm
Sure.
bi-curious. I'm bi-curious. Sorry.
Huh?
Did you just make a South Park reference?
And I got away with it. Continue.
Corey just put. Don't worry, guys. Corey just put like a couple toes outside the closet and pulled it back in. Don't worry about it.
I just wanted to see everyone's reaction. Sorry, it's
Olaf and Koya on the fence. Seamus, she's not lying. It seems. She's telling the truth.
I don't know. I don't like how you said savory. Unsavory. Sorry, my bad.
Unsavory. I
What
said
did-
I saved her from.
Yeah, no, I just don't like how you said unsavory. It's like there's more to it than just that. What was gonna happen to her?
Well,
Can I see her?
Would rather not right now. She's getting treated.
You know, for someone who
For the
acts
first time
like,
since he felt the pain of ring, you see visible anger at this.
you know, for someone who's like
I'm
the
not
Grand
lying.
Inquisitor,
She is getting treated right now outside the temple by Some of the clergymen.
Why do you let this go this far? That's my question. For like someone who like has like this supposed power, why does it always end up like almost getting to an extreme when you're around?
Me?
Yep.
What do you mean to extreme?
I
I've done nothing.
Yeah, but like you're supposed to stop it from even happening to getting close to the extreme. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I was
think being
busy
thrown
with
into
you
even was nice.
people. Now, you listen here.
Yes, ma'am. You look pretty today. But continue.
I was busy with you guys in the catacombs when Tenny accidentally got arrested and was taken to a cell. And apparently she also said some not so bright things to some guards, which inquired one of my interrogators to go in and interrogate her, sadly.
Was this interrogator the one that caused all the pain and fear she is feeling?
Yes.
Bring him here. No, this is.
They were merely doing
Sorry.
their job. But understand that I am really sorry it happened like this.
I don't know what. I don't know. Looks to Seamus like. Do you want some recommendation? Like, giving that look like. Do we call the person here so you can get your one-on-one or something like that?
He's
So.
really resisting the urge to try and burst out of this place. Because he knows it would just
Alright.
make things worse.
Alright. Then can you take Seamus to Danny and then so that he can see for his own self? It's not like we don't trust you or anything. It's literally just so he can have a peace of mind.
She wants to see me. I can feel it. He just like raises his hand.
And I tell you to wait a moment till the clerics clear her to be released out of our custody. Because I wouldn't want her to die, Seamus.
She almost died?
Yes.
This is the reprieve, I think.
Wait.
I'm just getting ready for round 2.
No, this is round
Let's
4.
see.
Round 4? Oh, fuck my life. Okay.
Guys, no! Guys, this is stream. I'm so sorry for these PG-18 jokes. I don't know what's up with them today, but it is what it is. Anywho,
You should have listened to the VOD. That's all I'm saying. You should have listened to the VOD.
oh no, it got worse. Anyways, Seamus, all right. What's the issue? So we can just make this quick. What do you want? Oh yeah, we wanted to talk to you. Nam. I think this is your department. He's not here.
I am sorry, but I cannot let her go.
Why?
She is not supposed to wake up yet.
Until
She's not supposed to be let out.
Until.
Ever. Sworn duty.
Oh, yeah. Damn, that's rough. I mean, by who actually? Is it Mithra?
Who was saying that? No, that was the Inquisitor.
No,
Was that-
I'm saying. I'm asking the Inquisitor. Is it because Mithra decreed that this person was not allowed to leave, or is it like just hand down responsibility kind of stick?
She meant that Mithra wasn't allowed to leave.
Yeah, I get that. I'm like, was it Mithra who said she isn't allowed to leave? Was it like just her orders like, yeah, now that you're the Grand Inquisitor, you can't let Mithra leave.
A
It's more like
sacred
her
oath.
ancestors.
Oh, sacred oath.
A
Oh,
sacred
so it was
oath
her
given
aunt.
by my forebears that she is not
Oh.
allowed to leave and needs to be put back to sleep.
Couldn't we just like forget all of that and then just go on our merry way?
Do you know what happens to people who breaks their sacred oaths?
No.
They become an oathbreaker.
And they will be cursed most vile.
That sounds so cool.
From the sound of it, I don't think it sounds cool at all.
I mean,
Sounds like
like,
very
but, like,
full of fate.
Quite you have seen the
I
beast
mean,
that wanders the plains, have you not?
the beast that wanders the plains. Yeah, you mean the
The
beastmen?
Beastmen.
Yeah. They were once men like
Oh,
people like you and I. They are no more.
okay.
Their ancestors broke oaths sacred to uphold, and they turned out to that.
Couldn't you
Oh,
like renew the oath? Is there a way to renew the oath so it can change?
No.
Really?
If an oath is first given most sacredly, and it is said that you also put the responsibility on your ancestors. As long as some of your family is doing the holy work, the oath is intact. But if none of your ancestors take up the mantle of the oath given, it is broken, and all after shall suffer.
Uh, couldn't you just ask another deity to renew the oath and change it a bit?
Doesn't work like that.
It was an oath sworn with blood.
Oh, crazy.
And that blood that were made to the first oath I carry in my veins. So do many of these fine men behind me do. So we cannot and we will not let her leave. Because we will not face the extent of our city falling to more ruin than it already is.
I'm gonna look at Nim for advice here.
give the people what they want. Just kill them.
No. Oh. Oh.
Can't break their oaths. Just put them out of their misery. It's a be killed or kill or
I thought
be
you were
killed.
supposed to be the. I thought you were supposed to be the
Well,
diplomatic
Seamus,
one.
something unfortunate could happen to Tenny.
Oh. Seamus, she's just trying to tempt you. She's a tempter.
We will be taken care of, Mithra. You should be transporting Seamus to see Tenny forthwith and ensure that she's in good health.
But do you understand where you're standing?
What in all of this?
You're standing in the
Do
middle.
you speak?
You are standing in the middle of my city. In the most sacred places, but also where there is only one exit. And I have an army just outside waiting for me to give the signal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you will make it out of here alive if you try and break out? So why don't you be like the good little
Choose your word carefully.
Yep, you might want to choose the words carefully. I'm just generally worried because so I can feel there's a lot of tension here, and like I don't want too much tension going. You know, it's like steering
Tenny,
apart.
sit your dirty asses down and let us handle what is our job.
Okay, I didn't hear the. Was that an insult or was it just like?
Yep.
Oh,
Her temper is starting to wane thin.
I'm gonna look to Nim like, don't do it, please don't do it.
I mean, Seamus really wants to do something, and yet she holds something against him to prevent him from doing anything.
Why do you think she was taken? I mean, I know Tenny is foul of temper, but even she isn't this crazy. I'd expect this more from Koi than Tenny. No offense to
Ouch!
Koi.
I'm right here, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
It really
That's why
wasn't
I'm.
her fault.
Damn.
She
That's
just
why I said
misheard
it was.
something.
Yeah, she misheard something. She said something about it. That sounds like something you would do. You seek clarification and knowledge. I don't know why you have to warrant it as an insult, but all right, cool. All right, so let's see here.
Oh no.
I am under the impression that Nim has a very, very familiar bag.
Oh
A-
no.
A very, very familiar bag. Filled with a very, very familiar powder.
Which one of them? Because you have the
Oh, the
Aphrodisiac.
sleeping powder.
Yep.
You have the
Because they call it.
aphrodisiac or the sleeping powder.
Yeah, the sleeping
I
powder is
think
what she's aiming.
Aphrodisiac will help much here.
Give them a doses of both because F you.
Ready.
The first ever. What?
I just
Give me.
I just wanted to go through all my notes and triple check because that's something that I would like highlight and be like, hey, remember, you still technically have this. So if your character sheet decides to eat your stuff again, because it did, then
Oh no.
that's why I'm verifying, because I don't want to be
Yeah,
accused of
you
metagaming or being rude.
you do still have a bag of the dust from the dream moth.
Mm-hmm. And I believe I still have some waxy cluster because whenever he comes over, I get the waxy cluster so I can summon him again. Because he is adorable and I miss him. Alright.
You haven't seen him
Wait, does the summon have
in a
condition?
month almost.
Yes, I know. It's tragic. It's almost like I'm on this grand adventure and I don't get to go flapping in the night. Also, I have someone who thinks that they're a pest for some reason.
Is that what you did while we're all asleep?
Do I have time to go make myself a coffee before I?
Yes,
Yeah,
you totally
I
have time to make yourself a coffee. Take a break.
We can take
'cause
a
I'm
small
just-
break here if people
Yeah.
are okay with it because we've been at it for almost 2 hours. Take a small
Yeah, that
break.
I always figured. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
digging
shit is about
through
to go
this
down.
and shenanigans, and I'd rather everyone be happy and caffeinated.
I'm gonna go and grab a quick breath of air and I'll be back. So I'll say we meet again in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
good.
Because then you can also go your notes through Void for them.
Yeah. That's why I was just like, I know you're saying that I do have it. I kind of want to be like, I want to find it, so be like, haha, it is highlighted this episode. Yes, they can't accuse me of eating. All right. And then if the DM says that you have it, I guess the DM says that you have it. Because I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm just like, it's. You want to be weird? Where's Raleigh? That's another weird question. you see your future get a thing? The answer is no. Very big ass monotone. Sophie is very, very aggro. Color is okay.
I actually really thought of something while I was at work.
Would it be my boomstick? No, I'm just teasing. What?
Well, it does involve a magic item actually. So you know how Tan and I both have a ring that allows us to feel each other's emotions and know exactly where we are?
Yeah, including snarky, lewd remarks towards the person who's trying to be a sadist and failing.
In a sense, if we have that type of magic, we're well on our way to quite possibly finding a way to make communication devices.
So what I'm
Similar
hearing
to
you
that,
say,
what Critical Role used in a campaign.
I could have went all year without that. But yes, it's not that I hate Critical Role. It's that I despise the expectations it forces on GMs.
But to be as good as them?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
I mean, they're not trying to be good.
No, they're
I mean, they even
just
said themselves,
professional grade voice actors, and very skilled script writers, and shenanigans. And
yes,
the D and
very
D is
talented
not
people doing
scripted,
stupid.
but you know the whole vague modular thing. I totally believe that Matt Mercer either pulls it out of thin air, or better yet, he has like a vague script of these are things that we could do if things happen, and that like notes, and then he'll just be like, haha, bam, and then good luck
Yes,
everyone else.
Yes, they are talented, but still, they do a lot of stupid shit.
Oh yeah, that's half the fun in it.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
little stupid shit.
D&D is essentially a escape to allow us to do stuff we couldn't do in normal life.
Yeah,
Allow us to be ourselves, in a sense.
like staring down a damn doom dragon and telling a druid that's twice your level to hand over their boomstick because you're about to put the fear of God into an end god. Because you're 4'5", technically 5'5", with the whole poof of hair, and you have no effects left to give. Do you believe in fear? Yes. Do you believe in fear right now? No. I don't got time for that. My evil plan of getting Mithra to a place where line of sight is broken, so that way she can shrink as small as she can, so that she can GTFO with Tharsis, is unfortunately not looking like a possible plan. Yay, my Mama Bear cup. I love my Mama Bear cup.
I never say a quick glance is all that's needed to get out.
A quick what?
A quick glance is all that is needed right now.
I mean, yes, but the problem is that Mithra needs to test to see how small she can go, to see if it's remotely feasible for Tharsis to transport. Because I don't know how strong Tharsis is. I want to presume that he is pretty strong, considering that he flew like a bat out of hell, hardcore, to our village and back in record time. But that doesn't mean that his payload is big enough to carry an anaconda in the sky subtly, which would be sad. Café, por favor. Gracias. Casey? Yo quiero prima. You want coffee. That's my favorite. That's another question for the questions.
All right, but yeah. So good mythical morning to poor souls and things that are.
Yeah, that's the thing. We could do something akin to what they did, but we could like change it up, like maybe rings or. We could differ from what Critical Role used.
So there's good news and potentially upsetting news. I do not know the radius in which the petrifying gaze functions. If we petrify the powder keg, aka the cluster fudge of people present, we can attempt to locate Tenny and then work from there. Because then the people freaking out, the soldiers and things, could be turned to stone. Hopefully it wears off. I don't know if it will. If it does, yay. If it doesn't, well, that's trouble. But yeah. I'm trying to figure out a solution that lets us GTFO with all the quickness, because holy smoke. I really do feel like, I think it's either Stan or Kyle that does the whole holy shit, dude. Because
Shit, dude.
yeah, that's exactly how I feel. It's like they
There
trying
is
to
no-
get
Stan.
people killed,
You
and I'm
could
like,
kill them all.
I believe it was Stan.
yeah, I think it is Stan that does the holy shit, dude.
Stan's was do you remember it being a high or low voice?
I remember there was a hat, so that doesn't minimize anything. Except
Because
for
Kyle
the
does
fact
have
that
a
it's not
higher
Kenny.
voice than Stan.
Yeah, I think it was Kyle
Yeah.
because of the higher pitch.
Whose voice are we discussing here?
South Park, Kyle versus Stan. Because when Cartman mocks Kyle, he just said, "Me. Shut the fuck up, Peppa." It's just terrible.
Shut up, Peppa. It's coming right.
So,
Uh,
here's
We're
the
still
plan.
stream, so I can't say it.
We can either knock them out with sleep powder,
What's the reason on that?
which would kind of suck. I don't know. See, because my evil plan for dispersing it would be to vault it upward and then use my boomstick to make it explode, and then have it just pop at a radius over those guys, so that way they could sprinkle roofie and go the fuck to sleep, and then we could take some semblance of remnants with us
What if we
to
just have this
essentially
powder?
chloroform whoever has Tenny, or we can use Mithra's petrifying gaze, apologize sincerely and profusely internally, and get those guys petrified, and then just focus on trying to find Tenny. Mithra's gonna have to get a new disguise, and we need to find Tenny like there's no tomorrow, and then we need to GTFO. Whether that's using a portal from he who should not be making freaking portals, or just weaseling the frick out of there. But
Yeah, that makes
my
it
big
15.
question, but my big question is, how did she see through Mithra's disguise and we didn't?
Wait, who saw through her?
The Inquisitor. Because I
First,
suspect that she noticed there was something wrong, or she recognized the person and was like, oh, and then went to go get backup.
Oh, I think, right? She has an item that does it, because remember, her husband, who's the grand whatever, the grand crafter, I don't know what he was called. I can't remember for the life of me because it's
Artisan.
been a long. The grand artisan. I don't know.
Yes, he is an
found
artificer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. He's an artificer. Alright, so the grand artificer, because I'm conflicting with my grand creations. Anywho, found like magic items that over his journey and exploration. So maybe she's using an item that allows her to see the stuff. Because from what she's been doing, it looks like she's an Inquisitor rogue. So there's no way she has any magical abilities that we know of.
We do know that they had several artifacts that literally were designed to see through or limit magic.
someone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other thing to keep in mind is, Nim, do you know what happens when you disperse a powder and then have fire?
Terrible
Burn
shit
this
happens.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
We burned the
Let's
place
have seen
down.
Apothecary Diaries.
Guys, let's burn this. Let's burn this puppy.
So,
That's
But
I'm
if I
going to
may,
suggest that you don't try and hit it with your boomstick. I could ready an action and hit it with one of my sling bolts, which does bludgeoning damage, which would spread it out.
I'm back.
I do have a few
Uh,
concerns with this plan.
All right, what's your concern there, Chief?
Here's-
Buddy, old pal.
Well, for one, you say you had like clusters of the sleep powder, like stuff that's mushed up into a ball.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's separate. That's for
Okay.
summoning and baiting and being tasty. Then there's the powder.
So you're just like planning to throw the sack and have someone like burst it open.
Yeah.
If somehow that were to work, there is a problem.
Okay.
For one thing, taking out of
It's a
those
saving throw.
would alert if we get outside. That will alert the people who are treating Tenny,
Buddy.
who we think is outside the church.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I thought petrification would be better, because then they're solid. If that way we're not juggling whether or not they can make the roll. Because I don't know how petrifying gaze works, but it's probably a will save or something of that nature.
Why
And
don't
the
we
whole
just
thing
double
about
down?
going to find Tenny, this may be an assumption, but I think she's planning to bring her in after she's been treated to the point where she's not at death's door.
No.
As I said, it's just an assumption.
Yes.
I would not assume that she would be that generous to be like, yeah, all right, bring in Tenny. No, it's more like she will
Yeah, she's
make
seen
sure
Seamus's
that.
reaction, so she knows she has cards on the table.
No, the thing
Yes.
is, the thing is, like, she holds Tenny, which is like keeping Seamus at bay. So most likely she's gonna be like, all right, let's make sure everything is sorted, everything is put back into place, and once everything is secure and she has full control of the situation to the point that we cannot do anything, or else we're gonna be like severely outnumbered and outclassed, then
I mean,
she'll
she
give
knows
us
she's
10.
one of our companions.
Yeah, no,
She
but
was-
she
You
won't.
guys, well,
We
the
were all
thing
in the room.
is you guys don't know that they've been healing her, so that way she can be tortured again. So she's probably actually healed up because they were just planning on torturing her again, and then all of this happened, and so they're like, huh, okay, well, let's grab her. Let's bring her over here. So I don't think they healed her for the sake of, oh, let's be nice. No, it was just between some torture sessions, and it just happened to be good timing on their part.
Yes. Also, welcome back, DM.
Yes.
I know you've been there for a while, but like, as you can tell, we're trying to weigh out our options before we immediately go with something.
Also, I'm annoyed because I wanted to try something, but fine. I'll just assume that like Tenny was never left alone. Tenny was never with just one person, and that's why she couldn't do it.
No, because the torturess had her big, strong man to always be able to handle you. In
I
case
have
you tried
a
it.
dumb question. Can I summon my children?
I was still gonna do it anyway.
That would actually be an interesting thing.
I would assume Riley probably saw like Tenny moving inside the city if he's still up high.
Yep.
Well, Riley would have, if anything, Riley would have gone back and been like, "Where the fuck did Tenny go?" And then after like a half hour of not being able to find her, you
Assume something bad.
Yeah, how
Very soon.
long have you guys been in this temple? Like, how long have I been tortured for?
A couple of hours.
So
Jiminy freaking
you
Christmas.
guys have been like, you guys found out I was being tortured, and then just
I want to bet they're in the
sat
city right
around,
now.
sat
Well, it took a
around
couple of
trying
hours.
to figure out.
They were like an hour or so when they went down into the temple, and where you like went out into the city to try and figure out what's going on, kind of thing.
No, I asked how long Tenny was being tortured for.
Yeah,
Not like she
Specifically.
was gone, specifically tortured, because that's when Seamus felt it.
Like an hour and a half ish.
Oh, she was tortured for that long? Damn.
Wow, okay, negotiations were taking a while, and I want all you characters, I want everyone but Seamus to react accordingly when they see Tenny black and blue and covered in scars and soaking in her blood, when you realize you underestimated how bad she was and should have booked it out of the temple an hour and a half ago. I want you all to react accordingly because goddamn.
Yeah, torture is not a.
To be honest, I would not be
I'm
surprised that during
doing
the whole hour
everything
of
in my
torture,
power not to pull a Vulcan moment right now. I'm doing everything I can.
I would not be surprised if Seamus had a streak of white hair going through on his head through the hour of pain he felt through that ring.
Seamus at one point is like, do I kill him to get out of the situation? Like, do I just...
I'm sure he's going to
You
react
see
to
the
something.
door open.
Okay.
Seamus when he snaps towards the door.
And you can see Tenny being manhandled in.
How many levels of exhaustion do I have?
Well, you hadn't had the need for sleep or anything of that sort, and they have been, you know.
You can get levels of exhaustion from being severely hurt.
That's true. But they also been wanting to keep you in good condition for further torture, so...
So they've been less restorating me? Okay.
Yeah, they have been less
I'm actually... Okay, so I'm fine. Like, I can walk, and I'm not, like, in pain. I'm just shaking from fear, and I look like shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you trying to give the DM, like, leverage to make
Because I
this even harder?
Because I want to act accordingly.
Fair enough.
So you said the door's open and Tenny's in my line of sight.
Yeah, but you can also
Yeah.
see a woman holding her by a collar you're all too familiar with.
Hey, DM, I have a quick question. Like, a really quick question. What's the name of the woman who was torturing Teddy?
We don't know.
Tell you that.
But all of you just heard Seamus yell out loud, Teddy!
I look in your direction and you see like just pure fear, and I'm just like I just shake my head at you. Like, don't do anything. Like, that's the look on my face.
Oh, is that your little friend? You hear a whisper, you know too well.
Just leave him alone. Don't do anything. Fine. Don't do anything.
Why not? When I can play with both of you. Now that would be fun. Wouldn't it be nice letting him know, all the things you went through that he gets to go through too?
He's not anything to me. It's I
You cannot lie to me, dear. And she like uh, presses her whip up against your lower chin.
Penny violently flinches in response. No, I'm sorry.
Will you be a good girl?
Yes, I promise.
He can feel this all through the ring.
You can't hear this because she's whispering this to Tenny, but you can see that.
I'm saying he can feel the fear through the
Penny
ring.
isn't whispering. Penny isn't whispering. So you can hear her reaction.
What is he to you?
We're bonded.
Oh, so that's why you were so protective of that ring I can see he's carrying too, and that armband, that little band around your arm.
Yeah, she nods.
She like strokes your hair, you know, almost like really affectionately because you've been a good girl.
She Tenny is somehow smaller under her caress.
But I think I'm gonna let you go for now, dear. But don't worry, we can always get to play some more later. And she cuts the rope to the collar and like pushes you inward.
Kenny, you will feel immense anger coming through that ring.
Tenny, so is the doors open?
Yeah, the door's open.
Yeah?
Okay, so she's just gonna stand there awkwardly, like she's too afraid to do something because she doesn't want to do something wrong and then get whipped again.
Oh my god.
You see
She's
her
very
like
broken.
you
She's
see
very broken.
see the torturers like give you a little bit of hand signal for you to like go like to a dog.
Okay, and she'll slow and she's just kind of like, you see her shaking and she's holding herself and she just kind of pretty much tiptoes inside.
You can move your token in.
So am I
Yeah, I'll have to
going
go
to
for
them?
it.
Am I going to them, or am
Yeah,
I
you're going
staying
towards
with the guards?
Seamus. You're allowed
Yeah, you
inside.
can do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I move my token? I can't move my token because you put it down.
Gosh,
I didn't put
bad.
it down. You put it down. I can't move it. Okay, I'm just gonna put my token on top of it again. There we go. Just like. And then I think as soon as I get past the guards, I'll just run to Seamus and just
Body check him.
yeah, just bury into his chest, crying.
He will.
And just be like, we gotta go. Please, don't let her hurt me again. Please.
He would just hold you tight in his arms and just go, "It's okay. Yeah, we'll think of something. We'll get out of here soon. I'm so sorry." He just begins crying.
I am truly sorry for this to have happened, Seamus. Had I known, I would have stopped it before, but I was busy helping you guys down into the deep. But if you are to negotiate, you can freely go, but she stays.
So above board, are we? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, team?
Just keep in mind, Seamus has no idea about what this collar is that's around her.
No, she took this collar off.
That she did.
No. She cut the line she was holding you with.
Oh, okay.
The collar's still there.
Okay, I can't use magic. I would have known that.
And as soon as Seamus can either, since he's in range.
No, it's just wearer of the collar that can't use magic.
Yeah, but that's taken off
Wait.
right now, so she should be fine, right?
No,
No,
No, it was the leash. It's
She
like
cut the
there was the
leash.
collar and then there was the
The
leash.
collar is
Yeah.
still on me. She cut the leash.
It's 3. You said an hour passed, right?
Hour and a half.
Okay, then detect magic is not up. So I have no idea
Okay.
what this is.
So what do we think here? Genocide?
Tharsis.
Yes.
I want so badly to be good.
What do you mean?
I don't want to kill needlessly. But smelling the blood from all the way over here, hearing her from all the way over here, seeing her run into his arms like that, in sheer fear and desperation like some sad prey animal. I don't think I want to be good right now.
You feel he putting his arm onto your shoulder.
I think
Time for
I
patience.
want to let the predator have a turn.
He basically puts his hand on your shoulder and leans over and whispers to you, then let them feel the wrath of nature. He does not condone what they have done.
Mithra, would you like to dance with me?
Oh my, what kind of dance?
A dance of vengeance.
You see her smile going, for a little bit obtuse to like a knowing. Want me to take the first?
No one touches what is mine.
What is yours then?
I've always been a pelt and claw kind of girl myself. I trust in your speed. Burn them. I needed to see how far this goes.
30 feet.
Cute little line. Go here, go here. That's nowhere near close enough.
You have the right to move before you cast, remember?
Yep, and that is what I'm gonna have to do here. So, 1 second. I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
do
she's
that.
not hostile to us, so there's no real need to like worry. Only after you start do we have to roll initiative.
So here's my inquiry. because it's been a bit, and I'm okay with being wrong.
Mhm.
I would like to cast a cantrip
Yes.
possibly go into my wild shape before lunging and biting. Now, I know that I can't possibly lunge and bite in that instance where I turn in wild shape unless I technically have the movement, I think.
Mhm.
So I wanted to gauge with you to be like, is it possible to do that? Because I'm under the impression that I technically can't.
Wild shaping is an action, if I remember, isn't it?
That is right, because I'm not a moon. If I was a moon, it would be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me see here. Oh, it is actually a bonus action. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Brilliant. So, I believe my movement is. Oh, let me go back to where I was.
35.
Yeah, I believe it is at 35. So, can I
Because
figure
of
out
Elven
how to?
Grace.
Because I'm a good bunny. Okay, so if I go here, then
That's
go
30.
here, that's 30. Okay, that is what I will do. So Nim will say her piece to Mithra and make her way over to here with a very cold, predatory stride. Where is
All of you
Colas?
see Nim suddenly starts just dashing towards the Inquisitor.
Oh, no, it'll be a cold, predatory stride. So it'll be a very slow, calculated
Ah, fair enough.
Walk.
walk
Just
to
walking very
just in
slowly.
front of
I'm gonna roll in.
the Inquisitor.
I'm gonna roll in safe see if I see this intent to kill.
You have never seen her this angry before in your entire existence. The only time that has been remotely this violent has been in defense of her children.
Samus wants to be calmed down and understand what needs to be done.
If you guys are
Just-
gonna have to, you guys are gonna fight, you're gonna have to move Tanya out of the way because she's not mentally
Ready for
there.
a fight.
She's not mentally there at all. Like she is
That-
hysterical.
Do I have a chance to move her?
Yeah, I mean, Nim
Before
is
you do.
walking.
Before you do, Grand Inquisitor, if you would please be so kind as to remove the collar from my friend.
Of course.
Call her.
Or she has no business wearing me.
I am sorry that it was put on her. It was. You see her cast a glance of annoyance behind her. It was my interrogator's protection because apparently she tried to cast magic during interrogations that hurt someone.
I see. Could you please do me a kindness and bring your interrogator out here?
Samus will share a look where this says she's mine.
You see her turn around and calls. The
What's her name?
Of Nuri.
Nera?
Yeah. so collar is off.
What is it, Inquisitor? Oh, it's just that this young woman wished to have a word with you. Really? How marvelous. And then she like looks at them. Oh, another. Albion
Another.
blooded.
I see. Grand Inquisitor, would you be so kind as to stand with your men?
You see her for a moment, you know, or a little bit of uh-oh flashes out, but you see she keeps up the mask, and of course you wish to speak with her privately. Of course you shall have the rights to do so. And you just see her walks in between
The guards.
her personal retinue.
Did they take the collar off? Or she still
Yes.
have it on?
She
Yeah.
took off the collar. And she actually
ooh.
put a very gentle hand on your shoulder, you know, like... because she tried to calm you down when she found out that you had been tortured for a while.
DM, I have a question. Like a real quick one again.
Yeah.
Would we have heard what the word to remove the collar was?
Seamus might have. She was holding Tenny.
The command word.
Yeah, the command word.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that for this color specifically, it was the word mercy that was used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quick, son, write that down. Write that down.
But you don't know if that works for every color.
That is also
Yeah, no,
very
but
true.
like, it's also good to have just in case you wanna do something.
Nim, as you look up at the interrogator, roll me a perception check.
Basic or Elven?
Elvin.
Copy. Rolling. Crit.
Natural
As you
20.
look over and study her features, you can see that she is elven-blooded herself. But you also pay attention to a few things that you spot underneath her hood. Is that her ears are cut.
Do you hunt? Inquisitive one.
I do.
What do you hunt?
She leans in, like for whispering.
Mm-hmm.
Your kind.
You know, it's funny that you say that. Because I don't think you could.
Really?
With profound sincerity. Seamus.
Aye.
She will say very coldly in Elvish, cover Tenny's eyes.
He would just move her head to his chest. Her face in his chest to avert her gaze.
So, for sake of
narration and sheer violence that is about to unfold, I am going to share the mechanics that I would like to entail within my turn. Please feel free to correct me if I need to change anything. But my primary objective is to assume my panther form and rip this bitch's throat out.
You can definitely try.
I love how you say try. So I'm going to be trying to do this. I will be also attempting to either utilize one of my spirits. But the question is, which one fits best? I think I will enact the totem of the bear. That is a bonus action. The problem that I have is that I cannot yet turn into a bear, and I am very sad about that.
Well, you are living in jungle territory, so bears are really not something that usually live this far south.
Oh yes,
Rare.
yes. So, but the mechanic says spirit totem bear, and yay. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to communicate that, because it also grants me temporary hit points. It's gonna just give me 8 hit points. And yeah, so I'm gonna pull the trigger on this happy thing. I'm just gonna put that in there for the mad lads to enjoy in the chat. And then I am going to go to my spell list. I'm going to BAP Combat Shape. I will be casting it. I think I only could cast it at level 1, because I don't think I can get away with casting it at level 2 for other shenanigans. Excuse me one sec. Been a moment.
What suck are you again?
I am the Circle of the Shepherd, which is part of the reason why she got pissed. It's like, no one touches my flock, no one touches my herd, no one touches what's mine. And that is my problem. Okay, so because this is a bonus action, I'm a little concerned.
You would not be able to shape.
I'm gonna forego the spirit of the bear. My primary objective is to turn into a panther and devour.
Attack.
So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put in the marker of a black panther.
I believe we actually got one. Did we not?
I believe we do have the token. I'm uncertain. Yeah. Giggity. Okay, so we have that.
Just gonna move your token so we both can actually see.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So we have this. And
you also have to sheet up the panel because I unlocked it for you.
So Panther thing will pop. 1 second. I believe it is under NPCs, yes?
Yes. No, monsters and enemies.
Oh, it's under monsters and enemies. Excuse me 1 sec. Brilliant. Alright, we're just gonna pop that out. So that way I have that and I could just do the attacks from here, I guess. Alright, so changing my wild shape and then doing an attack. Would you like me to do the narration of what I'm attempting to do and then just let the rolls carry, or would you like me to roll first so that way the narration is fluid?
Roll first to make the narration more fluid.
Copy that. So I believe I have a bite attack and 2 claw attacks. Is that correct?
I'm level 3. That's why I'm asking, because I'm under the impression I get one of each.
Yeah, you get a claw and a bite attack. Like, you get a minor multi-attack, so to speak, like 1 claw, 1 bite.
Okay, so 1 bite, 1 claw. Gotcha.
Because you need to get a bigger cat for getting where you get a bite and 2 claws, like you can, for example, by turning into ghosts form.
I can't do that yet, sadly. I am
No.
baby.
Yeah, you baby.
Okay, so we're gonna go with claw. Since I am doing this at close range, shall I roll at normal or shall I roll at advantage because this poor soul was not expecting to be assaulted?
Oh, she was expecting it.
Oh, goody gumdrops, so normal.
Normal. She was actually wondering if she should stab you.
Precious.
14. That does not hit.
Okay. And bite. Normal. 16?
That does hit.
Okay. I would like to bite and grapple, if possible, at her throat.
I am not sure it's connected with the grapple, because that's another attack in its own.
Okay.
But because of thematic reasons, I will allow you to roll on athletics check to basically make sure that she doesn't, shake you off. Afterwards.
Athletics check. Alright, I'll do it off of NIMS. Not the greatest in the world. Come here, you. Yeah, it's a +2. I'll take that. Alright, so to don't have the thingamabobs, I'll just do a strength check. On Panther form, anyway. That is not my greatest nor finest, but it is bitten and she is keeping.
She makes to shake you off, but you still bite her close to the jugular. But you don't find purchase in the bite, so to speak. It's more of a glancing bite than, really meaty one you get out of it.
So, scratching literally with teeth. Yeah.
Like, you rip out her skin and she bleeds and curses at you and kicks you off her. And now, initiative, people.
Okay.
I'm going to roll initiative just because I think Tenny is going to have.
For those who are wanting
moment.
to join into this little prospect of a private duel between them and the Torturous.
But she's not. Yeah, she's gonna get one. She's gonna get one attack in, thematically, and then she's probably just gonna hide for the rest of the battle. But she's gonna get one attack.
Does Nim want this to be an honorable duel, or is it like she don't care?
Her primary focus is slaying the idiot that had the balls to touch what is hers.
Okay, so she don't care. Alright, cool. I'll roll initiative then. Because if Nim seemed like she didn't want any aspect in all of this, or she just wanted it to be a one-on-one.
Oh, she literally invited Mithra to participate by dancing in this blood wolf. Yeah.
Okay.
She was just anticipating that she was going to kick this powder keg because, again...
Fair enough. Fair enough. 13. Nice.
Oh god, you're gonna make... You're just attacking the Torturous correctly, because the soldiers are not acting.
The soldiers are not acting, and nor should they. But I am attacking the Torturous. That is my objective. As far as Nim is concerned, the soldiers have done nothing wrong but follow orders and ignore her. But there's no crime in ignoring her for now.
You see that the spearmen standing next to like lower their spears, but that's more like in a protective manner that they're lowering them.
So they aiming their spears. They're not doing anything, but
No,
aiming their spears just in case
they're
Nim
basically
tries.
just slowing them down in a protective stance.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Oh my god.
Oh, did I not roll
Seamus?
initiative? I'm sorry.
Oh, you might not have clicked on your token at the.
Oh, yeah, you didn't click the init. You clicked
Give me a moment. I'll just
20.
add it.
Oof.
That's actually thematic.
You know what? That works
Yeah.
out because I didn't want to do anything until she attacked, so that's perfect. So I wasn't going to do anything unless she attacked Nim, and then I was going to do something.
Right, and now I'm gonna shift the music.
Din, 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 din. Sorry.
Do, 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 do.
I'm sorry.
Fantasy battle music going on.
That's not Final Fantasy. Wait, is it? I thought that was Metal Gear. Oh,
This
I
battle
thought it was
music
Metal Gear
by
Solid.
whatever we could find online.
This is actually music I had made by a professional
Oh.
musician.
My apologies.
Yeah. Can you
I feel
believe
like the button.
SMH? Can you
I don't know if I'm
this
saying
man?
his name right.
Krypton, yeah.
Krypton.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Krypton. Said your name wrong.
It's fine, I believe. He's cool.
I like that. He's cool.
Seamus, you're up first. You see Nim like lashes out at the torturess, and she like buffs her after getting a quick bite at her shoulder and neck.
Keep in mind, I am in your chest, so.
Beware of casting magic that needs fluid movement because you're kind of locked in by a crying steel grip woman hugging you close.
She don't want no love. She only wants your love.
Yeah, she's
My bad.
she's not there. Okay, like she's fucked up right now. she doesn't know what's going on.
She don't know what's going on, but she will participate if need be.
Yeah, she can get snapped out of it. Sure.
Someone goes over and gives her a slap of calm yourself, Reddish.
No, if someone slaps her, that's going to do the opposite effect.
Yeah, it's gonna like irritate her to high gear, and then people die.
No. She's
No,
she's
he's
in
gonna-
this situation because of physical abuse. More physical abuse is not going to help her.
It's going to help me,
She is
believe
gonna
me.
die.
Yeah, it's going to help pass.
It's gonna make Paz go like, yes, finally some drama.
Tenny has a spell called Calm Emotions. That's what she needs someone to do to her.
Well,
I have mold earth.
Good, then you
Well,
can possibly make this poor lady forego her kneecaps because she can't fall completely backward, and the momentum of a panther shoving her violently to the ground will cause a torsion shear issue. For those who are not part of the medical profession, it's when you get yourself caught by your calves, you fall over while being pushed and have a dislocation of your kneecaps, which is painful.
What are you going to do?
Nico needs some peace.
Yeah, I also hear burning hands could fix a lot of problems. Thank you, my brother in Leaf. Jeez.
So Seamus, what you gonna do?
So, having seen Ninja's attack, he's going to try to move Tang in the direction of Mithra as he's casting Shield of Faith on Tenny.
Push her aside. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Get back!
And as he does this, he'll say, Hatametra! And then, after he's finished casting Shield of Faith, he's going to turn around with quarterstaff in hand and attack.
You can boop him from where you're standing because you have 10 foot reach.
What's that quarterstaff? Here it is.
Man, Danny goes through it a lot, guys.
That's a
I mean,
hit.
That's what happens when you have a princess.
You whack her.
I mean, he attacked this woman, so.
She didn't attack her per se.
She tortured her. There's a difference.
He
Totally
still hurt her.
different.
She still hurt her.
Tany's just gonna stand
Wait,
there. By
what
the
is
way.
that
She's
extra
not...
D8?
+8.
I
That's
don't-
a strength.
Hold on.
No,
Isn't
I
that his
think
strength?
No,
think
it
maybe.
rolls
I mean,
two
the quarterstaff
D8s.
+2.
Oh.
From the quarterstaff you gave me that had
Oh,
the blade
wait,
on it.
I think I know. I think I know what it is. The 3. I think it's like adding on if you use it with both your hands instead of one-handed.
Ah, right.
Which you will.
Right. Then it is 11 damage she takes, is noted. You just
Man.
hear, like, as you bash the stone down onto the same shirt she was just bit, you hear bones cracking. You see her, like, stumble almost down to her knee by the force of the blow. By the force of the
this
from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I can do at this moment.
Huh.
Because clerics don't get multi-attack.
Nim, you're up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
That's a hit. You can click on the attack underneath the bite. It will roll automatically the damage die. 4 is noted. She is not looking great. As you...
I would like to utilize the pounce. No, I cannot use the pounce because it's required that I move at least 20 feet straight towards the creature, hit it with a claw attack, and then it must do that. But I will attempt to
subdue her.
cast her into the floor.
Thematic reasons allow it roll athletics or
I'm
strength.
gonna have to do strength because the panther has a more beefier thing than what Nim has.
Well, you should use its physical stats anyways.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll for the interrogator. She fails, and as you like leap up to bite at her throat, she like loses because she's already off balance because of the beating she received from Seamus. You like just lunge up on her, and you both fall onto the floor with you biting into her.
Mm-hmm. I am under the impression because I enacted a pin, I do not have enough action economy to do a claw attack.
No.
Good.
This was accompanied with you doing the jump bite, basically to opponent who was already unsteady. That I'm allowing this thematically to happen like this.
Brilliant. Okay, so that'll be the end of my turn because that's all the action economy that I think I can
Question.
get. No, wait a second. Oh, no, because I'm in animal form, I can't do magics, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So I can't do it right at this moment. Have fun. I'm done.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would I have gotten an advantage from Nim since she's
Yeah.
in?
Do now, because Bitchalicious is on the floor. That's just my opinion. Feel free to correct.
You
Yeah,
know,
you would have that advantage.
Prone characters you get advantage against when they are prone in melee, but you get disadvantage ranged.
You're melee, you're fine.
I don't have enough movement to reach her.
That's why I
Yeah,
told
but I
you
was
to
asking
move
like
up.
beforehand.
Instead of trying
Wait,
to hide
no,
So
behind
they
I
have
them.
to get like a murder sandwich.
Yeah, yeah. Let's be a bit goofy. Let's go. Let's try an Eldritch Blaster from here.
Okay. Roll me an
Disadvantage.
what? Yeah, it's
I
you
with
have
disadvantage.
disadvantage on the roll, and if you fail too bad, you might actually hit them instead.
Nim, are you okay with this? Will you not
I mean,
attack me?
if I'm saying when that form reaches 0, she'll just revert back to herself.
I don't want her to
And
attack me.
That is true. And then I will be upset because then I have to take the shiny dagger out to do shit.
Fine, I will.
Doesn't take
I
any
will
leftover damage.
retract-
Defend Tenny, defend Merelda.
Yeah.
Let us do things.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll take the dash action, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With that, I place one face down card and end my turn.
Was that just a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, you bastard?
What?
You just now realize he's been making that reference?
I've
He's doing
been
it this
making-
whole time.
I've been doing it
He's doing it for
for
weeks.
months now.
I need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh!
Whenever we have combat, I always say I place one face down card and end my turn.
Every time.
One,
Every
Give me
time.
some trap
one,
cards, but you,
2,
There's a
3,
ruler.
4, 5, 6.
I can't imagine just like opens her jaw like a snake and just swallows her whole.
Oh no. You see her pull something, something like glows into existence in her hand. You may roll me You may roll me what's the word for it? A perception check, Seamus.
And advantage or just regular?
Regular.
Perception? 13.
Wait a moment. You think you've seen that before?
Why does that look familiar? He says as he's holding up the staff ready for another attack.
You recognize the hilt of it.
Is that the same as mine?
You see her stab down into the torturer, and the torturer just howls in pain as they like stab down and do a twist. Not hitting you, definitely. As they stab down into the torturer's other shoulder, pinning them to the ground. Do you want me to finish her? She looks towards you, to your panther form, Nim.
Nim's green eyes will gaze at the interrogator with a burning rage, as if to gauge how afraid the interrogator is being essentially surrounded and on the floor.
Through the pain and the howling, they are laughing.
Nim will give a disgusted cat look, and her eyes will flicker up to Mithra in affirmation, not holding back any of her disgust with this laughing idiot under her.
She, like, vinches out the staff and goes in for another stab. There's a reason why she asked for permission first, because you said that this was your main prey. So she asked permission before, accidentally finishing her off.
It is a kindness, and I appreciate her respect.
Nine. Still
Oh, oh.
alive! Jesus!
I bet that was almost a crit.
Yeah, I know. That's freaking horrifying.
Unless she crits on a 19.
You see her just keep stabbing down into her, but apparently don't find any purchases anything, lethal. Which is weird. Like you're seeing where this blade sinks in, where it should have hit something that would have killed a normal person, but it just doesn't seem to work.
Perhaps it is the armor. Or she's missing something important.
But that's all what she can do.
Okay. Cloth is going to walk out from behind the column. And then I'm going to cast my most powerful spell. And that spell is one side. Mold Earth.
Okay. What are you doing here? Exactly.
So, I need to first ask your permission. Ishin, if you don't agree to one plan, I have another one. So what I want to do is use Mold Earth to mold bands around the interrogator's arms and legs to basically count as she is restrained.
That would be a little bit difficult because Nim is quite literally on top of her, tearing at her throat, so to speak. So that would mean that you also potentially encapsulate Nim in the dirt and trap her.
Then what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to ready action the spell and cast it on and cast the disrupted ground version on these guys on these guys if they deign to try to move in to interfere.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I guess. Like make it
Yes.
into difficult terrain, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That lasts for 1 hour.
So you're breaking the tile she's on up to be rocket.
If they
pieces of rock.
if they try to move in to interfere, then yes.
Whom?
If these guys,
They are not. They are on strict orders not to interfere.
yes, and I just have a ready to action in case they break their word.
Fair enough.
Because the best I can do is go over there and try and throw something at them, and there's a lot of people in the way, so this
Fair
is the
enough.
best thing I can.
Well, yes, you can ready action.
Mhm.
Now it's Sir's turn. That's gonna miss. And another miss. Nim, as you're like biting into her throat, you suddenly feel like something is scraping against your side and belly. But with something that doesn't find purchase. Sadly. But you can't really see what it is since you're kinda occupied.
I imagine it's right there like a cat when you try to scratch its belly.
Disgruntled, annoyed, agitated, overstimulated.
Yep. I know what
Advantage
that-
on aggression.
I know what that feels like.
I'm not done yet. All
Right.
of you may actually take a perception check. All who are in combat are close enough to actually pay attention to what's going on. Seamus, you're a little bit too frustrated with wanting to keep beating her with your goddamn stick to pay attention to this. Tenny, you're a little bit too distracted out of fear, and Koi is trying to block your view, so you don't really pay attention to it. Nim, you do see something.
Just Mithra?
She's too angry right now, just like keep stabbing. You pay attention that she's not bleeding normally. Right.
Is she a construct?
I have a sound effect to properly convey my aggravation. May I pretty please play it?
Sure. Let's.
Oh my gosh, what the hell is that?
Amazing.
That is a panther
What is
that's
this?
pissed off.
That
You
sounded like an
see,
RPG.
you see them bleed black.
I hate this and I can't convey it because I don't have telepathy.
No. Everything's wicked smart.
Also, Boyd, roll me a Constitution save.
I was afraid
Oh,
you'd
fuck.
ask. I don't like the taste of pathetic.
You may add 1 level of infection on your character.
If I'm mistaken, I believe. I mean, Koi would have to cast the spell, wouldn't he, to understand then?
He's not compatible.
I would like to believe Koi has it on every single time, and if he has to renew it, he would, because it's like it's free.
Yeah, but
not
what
like
you're
it takes
hearing
him
right now
a
is
month.
fucking swear words in Panther as she's like ripping out the throat.
There probably might be a bit of wooziness and be like, apparently I can't stomach pathetic or something along those lines.
Yeah, Koi would have interpreted as, yeah, she's mad.
Son of a
She's just
bitch.
mad.
The one time I don't have restoration repaired. I cannot speak. I did not have lesser restoration prepared.
You're up, Tenny.
A moment of clarity passes over her face. And
As you hear the screams of your torturer.
Yep. And she casts. Here. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Against my spell DC, which is 13. And I'm going to move closer.
You cast a spell.
Ah, sweet. Okay.
It fizzles.
Ah, fuck.
Like, it's as if the spell doesn't, like, you can see the spell form out of your hand as you, points it towards the target laying on the ground. But then you, see the spell, dissipates.
Did she beat it, or is there something else going on?
Something, you're not entirely sure.
Okay. She's
You,
going...
you just know that the spell didn't stick, so to speak.
Alright, so then, that moment of clarity vanishes, the fear comes back, and...
That's
35,
fine.
and she books it.
Right. Seamus, you're up.
I'm gonna hit her with my stick again.
Right. Keep eating.
That's a critical miss.
You see how the staff, you accidentally hit the floor so hard that the staff, you lose the grip of your staff as it bounces up into the air and just lands on the floor between you and the target.
Or you could use an inspiration.
You could also do that.
Everyone has max inspiration.
Also, remember you roll with advantage because the target is prone.
Right. Forgot I had a fence.
So you might actually just roll another roll and see if it is better, or if you roll another natural one, your staff flies off and embeds itself in a wall somewhere. Or the ceiling.
What the fuck? You cursed me past.
No. Use your inspiration. Use your inspiration. This is ridiculous.
Inspiration exists for a reason.
Yes.
I will use the inspiration.
Roll me another roll. Let's see if this also turns into a 1. Then I'm gonna laugh my...
Yeah, at that point,
Behind
then
off.
the dice gods demand it.
Does it? We're gonna roll for advantage.
Normal roll, because it's just an extra roll you're basically rolling. It's not an advantage roll, it's just a normal roll. Wherein you take the
I don't
highest.
know that, but bet me.
There you go.
Yay.
Okay.
18,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
And it is two-handed.
You whack, you just see how the arm you hit, like, you're pretty sure you're breaking bones. But, and so is Nim, as she, like, tears flesh and blood out. And the same with Mithra, but they just don't seem to die. And they just keep laughing through it all in a gurgling, maddening way.
Am I allowed to use my bonus action for perception roll?
No, I'm giving you one.
Oh.
Like the left arm, which you're like been beating solid for like a couple of seconds now, is just completely mangled. But they don't seem to care at all.
As in just normal roll?
Yeah, just a normal roll. That
16.
blood there, that's not supposed. Isn't that supposed to be red? Why is it black?
I assume it's not enough to allow me to, or could I use my bonus action for for like maybe a medicine or nature?
Sure.
What would this be?
Well, either nature or religion would work.
I'm to use nature.
Right?
Soft 20.
That's not natural blood. That is.
Gosh, she may be infected. And that'll be the end of my turn.
It's your turn, Nim. Unless you guys will want we can cut it here because we have been at it for 3.5 hours almost.
I was really hoping to.
Well, we can continue on. I was just a little bit like curious on.
I mean, we could finish this. We could finish this
Sure, we
part
can-
and then.
We can finish this off. Go.
Or are you? Do you have stuff you need to do, DM? Like,
It's not yet. So we still have some time. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay.
that would not go as far as I wanted to.
Dang.
That's a 14. I forget if a 14 hits or misses.
That's a miss.
Okay, so they both miss.
You're trying
Wait,
claw. You
look.
basically like goes off the armor she has underneath.
Wait. Wouldn't Nim have advantage because she's prone?
That's correct, Nim. You would have had advantage on both attacks because she's prone.
Okay, so the claw's a 19.
That finds purchase. Roll me the bite attack also.
Copy that, doing that as well. Bite attack still misses, but the clawing does 5 slashing.
You guys just see as blood starts splattering out from every cut bite mark, like it's just starting to spray out. And Nim, roll me a Constitution save.
That's not good.
You're failing. add another level to your infection level.
Copy that. Doing that now.
You can't do anything else.
Nope. So I'm good. Feel free to have Koi.
Koi, you're
Okay.
up.
Is she? What are we looking? Is she still up?
She's still up. She's just laughing as you're breaking her body, tearing it apart. She's just laughing. Even though it's starting, blood is starting to spew out of her mouth as she does it.
And it's like, and now we can see like it's dark, or is it
Yeah,
like?
you can see it's dark.
Oh, she's infected. Everyone, get out of the way! She's infected. I guess. And then Koi's gonna, I don't know, pull out his cool new sword that I've been waiting for days to use. Call out its real name, and then we stab. All right, give me a moment. Where is it? With this brave weapon, I smite thee. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Beautiful. Alright, here's the damage, and then roll 2d6. Alright, 2d6.
Not 20.
Yeah.
Remember
Thumbs up.
that's 4d6.
Let me roll another 2d6.
Because you have to remember you just
There we go.
read it.
That is 17 plus 17 plus. That's 30 damage.
Hell yeah.
Just need to do my calculations right. Okay. Yep, 30 damage.
Okay. You decapitate her.
With
Like
the
you
energy of
you cleave the head off, and it's just like silently still laughing as it rolls up to the side.
That's creep. Does the energy like what cause the wound to burn and seal up, or like anything?
Oh right, give me a second. I actually need to check something. You actually kills it. You decapitate the head, but you see as the body just like starts to burst into fire. And then roll me a deck save, or you'll start burning too.
Oh god!
Since she has probably taint in her, she will. Oh.
Oh no! Oh
Roll an inspo!
no!
Inspiration?
You have inspo!
That's part of the problem. According to his character sheet, I don't. And I didn't take any notes if I had inspo because I haven't been doing the recaps for a bit.
DM, can I give her one of my inspirations?
No. We already
Can
been
I
over
use my-
this. You cannot give inspiration
Can I
to
use-
other people.
But fine, then can I use my birthday 20?
No, you cannot.
Dang it!
No.
Nim,
No.
you take. I'm gonna roll 46 of.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a lot higher.
He's just gonna roll 4 1s. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
You take
No.
16 fire damage as the corpse basically explodes in fire with you on top of it. And
Did
you
you
do
roll
not
a
manage to let
force?
go.
So I would boop out of Panther form and be in elf form.
Yes.
And that extra damage to carry over.
Last I checked, it doesn't. But that's a GM rolling. Because I only have 13 hit HP on the Panther.
It does not carry. I wouldn't mean it carries over.
It does.
I
I
think
think
it
it's just
states.
it's Boulder's 8 that it doesn't.
Ah, right.
That's part of the reason why I said it's a GM rolling, because when I've done Druid for other folks,
Yeah.
they're like, if you poof, you poof.
Yeah,
and that
so
means.
it's up to you.
It means it's up to you, GM.
No,
Yeah,
no.
so
What do you
it's
mean
like-
when you poofs? You poofs. What?
Oh, so when you so you have a set pool of HP. Once you go past that HP pool for the animal form, you are knocked out of it, and that's it.
Yeah,
I will
like, you
follow
don't
suit
really-
on that.
Okay. All right.
Is
so
that-
Your character
so
back
then
in place.
so then for this game, damage does not carry over to
Your
original
to-
form then.
Okay, so
Okay.
according to
unless
past,
it's
but
unless it's mass damage. Let's
Okay.
say like you get stomped by something gargantuan, then there's no way you're not taking the damage.
guys, we just got rules layered. It's fine. So if you ever to, instead of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess carries over to normal form. So we have 16, so I'm dinged for 3 HP.
Well, thank you, Gas. For that. Yeah, you're up ping for 4? Is it not 12 or is it 13? How HP?
So
13, so that's
16 minus 13 equals 3.
you take
And
3
33
damage.
minus 3 equals 30. So I'm at 30 HP.
Yeah. You of course do afterwards manage like to back off as you like transform out of your form.
And I'm booped back. And I will be scowling at Koi.
Corey holds up his hands like, I'm sorry, it just had to be done kind of thing.
You also see as the head slowly just burns, leaving nothing but an empty skull.
This sword is much powerful than it looks like. Corey's gonna say the command word. Say the command word before sheathing the sword. Well,
Next time, give some kind of warning.
my bad.
I seriously may be
So-
affected,
Uh-huh.
and apparently I was right.
So,
Yeah,
let's do the Inquisition.
that tasted nasty. That means that there are infected people in this poor city. And I need to get this filth out of me because I do not want to end up looking like Seamus. No offense, but taint is
Damn.
taint.
No
Look
offense
these
taken.
games, though.
No.
They're all natural gates and you know it.
It's bone powder and prayer, okay? Stop lying to me.
Oh, so if that's the case, then that explains why that other snake in the statue has that
But
one.
that's-
Because it just means the tainted points to the Inquisitor. You have tainted people in this place.
James is gonna run to Tenny. Are you alright?
Just like mumbling to herself. She doesn't quite notice you.
He's just gonna pull you in to him slowly. And just fold you if you let him.
Oh, sweet. That's so adorable.
Ew.
Oh, come, man.
Yeah, she.
I can
Yeah.
still taste it, okay? They could be cute over there. I'm dying by my taste buds over here. It's fine.
I could stab you, and then we could see if that works. I don't want to burn you.
You know what? I think that's
No.
a great idea. How
No.
about I remove that sword from your person and flay you a little bit and see how well that works?
Glad,
Because it's not. Yes.
glad your humor is intact.
Tenny,
Ten.
I've been keeping something secret for a bit. Will you please roll me 3 Constitution checks?
This is what I get for putting the one
That's a pass.
fucking.
Dos,
Pass.
tres.
Failure. Yes.
Oh no. No.
I use my inspiration. Fuck you.
You may try
Dang.
roll again. Roll to see when words. Yes. Ah.
Yeah.
Pass. Damn it.
My cat has decided to join me on my seat.
Yay!
As being sassy.
You are not infected. God damn it. You resisted the
Gosh
blood.
darn.
If she
I
was
feel
just
like
bleeding
this
on
movie
me, I
is-
hate that. I
No,
hate
no,
that
no,
so
no,
much.
no. She wasn't bleeding. She was trying to force feed you with the goop.
I hate that. I hate that a lot. Okay.
What's in this? Ah.
The thing that sucks is that Nim's baseline
We-
con is better than the Panthers.
Shame.
Sorry, my cat is being a little spicy.
Okay. You gotta, you gotta lay down the law. You gotta tell her who's in charge.
It's a he.
You gotta tell him who. Whatever. You gotta just tell your cat who's in charge.
The cat's in
There you go.
charge.
Damn, that's
Stop being
crazy.
spicy.
Dude, the cat's always in charge. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh,
You don't choose the cat chooses you.
Yeah, it's true.
shame on you guys. Damn, you guys have it rough. I pick my animals.
I have 2
anyways, people, we are going to run off this scene, so we are going to shift the focus over to Kolev as he storms over to the Inquisitor, or at least tries to, before being stopped by a couple of guards with spears pointing at his chest.
Person.
Chest.
It's just another Tuesday for Cole.
Did you know? How many more are infected? How many?
Infected? What are you talking about?
That woman was infected by the Godflesh.
Godflesh, what are you speaking of?
Oh my God! Are you this? How can you be this dense? There is this entire there is a infection slowly moving across this land, and caused by this. These people have seen that this flesh that's spreading a corruption. This corruption causes people to be altered. It messes with their minds, causes them to do things they would normally do. It infects them. It turns their blood into blackness. It mutates its animals into ungodly abominations.
We haven't really
How have
seen
you never
much
heard
of
of
that.
this?
We are a simple folk living in this isolation. We haven't heard of any of this before.
Well, you had people high up in your organization that were are so badly infected they were cackling when their head got chopped off.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Listen,
She's so full of shit.
That's the best reaction I've ever heard.
Golith is just standing gobsmacked at her response.
She's so full of shit.
but listen. Her father came from outside, so that might actually have been what infected her, her conception.
There you go.
Are you this kind of stupid? How can you be this? Ugh.
I don't know if it's something that's transmissible with, you don't know
Okay.
either. I would like to point out, cool.
No, he doesn't, but he still thinks they're stupid.
Well, it seems like, after this revelation, seems like some people are infected and your town is going to go downhill in flames. That's a prediction.
What are you talking
Your
about?
your splendid isolation has made you dumb. It has limited your information about the dangers that are in the area, and it's going to get you killed. Koloff just turns away.
You see, she's just about to whack your shit in with her staff, but she doesn't. Listen here,
Koloff just
Wanderer.
kind of steps away from her.
Listen here, Wanderer. This is the first case I have seen of this.
We told you about this.
Yes, this is the first time I have seen it. Like, I thought it was just mad ravings from your family or whatnot, because of all the weird stuff you experience out there.
You would.
But no need to fret, we will check people, so to speak. And before you ask, high ranking? No, she was expendable at best. Useless
No,
at
she
Probably why
worst.
She was high ranking
probably why she was
enough.
so easy to defeat.
She was high
The
ranking
issue,
enough to be able to take a civilian off the street and cut her up.
the issue isn't that that she wasn't high. She was high ranked or low ranked. The issue now becomes that if she was infected, how many were infected, and how many are still infected and have some sort of power in the city? I mean, you could go on a whole crusade and be like, let's burn down houses and check people who look sickly and stuff. But then you find out that no, it's one of the guards that are in your ranks that are busy infecting people. And then you have burnt down a city and caused chaos for no good reason. And the Godflesh wins. Because now the city is in chaos, no one knows who to believe, making it all the more easier to spread this infection rather than, contain it. No need to hide it anymore because no one can trust anyone. And then your city goes up in flames either by the approaching beastmen or by an infection you don't have any control over.
Uh-huh. Well, Still, you are welcome to leave then.
Uh, I would say we would, but like that's not my call. Looks to Nim. Nim, don't, please don't. That's so. There are better places to do that, you know.
I'm not going to let this get worse in me. I'm going
Don't
to
you have
cough this terrible out.
don't you have a blend of herbs that helps with that?
I don't remember. I have a lot of herbs on my person. I'm trying to make myself throw up like how I made you. And
Call, do you have anything?
Of course I do.
bleh,
He gives them one last, just disgusted glance, and then goes to Nim. And then he will dig something out of his pack to make you vomit.
Would Tenny overhearing everything in between her?
Yeah. They're not being quiet or supple about it.
Okay. Would she have enough sanity to realize that she was being fed the goo earlier?
Yeah, but you managed to puke it up, just as you were
Yeah.
force-fed it.
I know, but would she have known what it was now that she has witnessed everything?
Put 2 and 2 together, into 4, or in this case 5, because taxes.
Okay. Then okay, then she's gonna kind of push her away from Seamus. And she try you need to talk to everyone who's been in contact with her. She tried to feed me her blood. I think she's spreading it within the city. And she's kind of like saying this to the Inquisitor. God.
Hmm?
She's just met with. Did everyone hear me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
heard
Well,
you.
I heard
Oh.
you. Okay.
I heard
Loud
you
and
too.
clear.
Okay. So I told the Inquisitor that, and
We're
Give me a moment.
You're crazy. Sorry. I'm
This is what I
sorry.
was
I'm
warning
sorry.
you about.
You see everyone. Look at these savages talking about like some disease. Like, what monster? Like, dealing with. Maybe the monster was them. Was them the whole time. Ugh. Of course. No. So, how's everyone doing?
DM, how badly hurt is Tenny currently? If she is at all.
just
I mean,
psychological trauma. I'm fully healed.
better that she's fully healed than, both mentally and physically scarred.
Yeah, I suspect as you're like looking over me, you probably think I'm super injured because I'm just literally covered in my own blood. Maybe some black stuff. I'm sure my skirt's like shredded a bit. My shirt maybe not, but like, and I suspect I probably have a lot of scars on my back now, because I doubt they would have healed me that well.
The whipping and stuff.
Yeah, from the whipping.
Probably have seen scars. He's going to take the cloak off himself and wrap it around you.
Koi.
Hey.
I don't
Yeah, Colin.
trust that these people are going to. If these people are infected or have infection, there's no way they're going to let us leave. I think it's as much as I just don't want you to use it. I think you're right.
Are you saying what I'm saying?
I think we need to teleport her out, and anybody else we can inside this area. Then we march everyone else that we can a day or so outside the city, and then open up the portal, open up one of your large portals, and march everybody through.
But like, this is so fast. Didn't you say it's dangerous and we shouldn't do it?
We shouldn't. This is insane. This is a really bad idea. But if they have this, if they have infection to the point that they're force feeding prisoners the infection, chances are theirs infected amongst the people we're trying to save. So we're going to need at least a day to
Okay, I'm back.
take care of any such infections.
I don't know, Colin. Do you think I'm ready?
Out of
No, I'm
character.
joking.
I'm out of character. I put my hands on your shoulder and whisper into your ear. Of course you're
Oh
Of character, I love that.
My God.
Welcome
My God.
back, DM. You-
But guys, I
You
have
know
to
what?
cut session now because I am a little bit on a tight schedule here. So we'll
No
pick up
problem.
from next time. And again, thank you guys for joining today, and also for you, dear viewers, thank you for joining us here today on today's session. I hope to see you again either tomorrow or next week to follow up where we'll go on next. But till then, have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to follow us on
Bye now.
Patreon. Love you guys.